Thank you guys so much for your feedback. I'm lowering the like goal. 3,000 likes will unlock a season 2. I want to start doing multiple seasons, so kill the like button if you guys want it. Ravens franchise, let's go. Jaire Alexander, Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton, Malaki Starks, Mike Green, Dhop, Roquan Smith. This is the most dominant defense I have ever seen in my life. Offensively, Lamar, Henry, D-Hop, Flowers. We should never lose games with this team. I am going to get Lamar his first ring, and I am going to make this the greatest dynasty of Madden 25. So buckle up, kill the like button, give us the season 2, and let's go Ravens.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Wait a minute, work hard for the car, so that's why it's all tinted. Wait a minute, had a real late night.
Alexander, Humphrey, Wiggins is the greatest secondary you will ever see on YouTube. Please, multiple seasons. Derrick Henry's the glitchiest running back. I need a Lamar season. I've been waiting all year for a Lamar season. DeAndre Hopkins, a ton of rookies. We're going to talk about it all before we hop into this here. First things first, though, we got to talk about the new addition. That's the main reason I'm doing this video. You add in Alexander. He's only 28 years old. 5'10", 196. Still probably one of the best corners in the entire league. I know for a few seasons he definitely was. Pick artist, inside shade, outside shade, hawk. I can pretty much anything, bottleneck, 92 speed, 95 man coverage. He's an X factor player. Just looking at this, you have these two are both pretty well the exact same age. Okay? They're both superstar. Very similar skill set. Immediately what you do is you put on all man abilities and you just run man against people because they are going to cause problems. This duo, I would argue this is one of the best corner duos that we've ever seen. This is like a fantasy draft team cornerback duo. Then the rookie Nate Wiggins. Now, I'm going to do a zoomed out perspective of this entire team. Nate Wiggins, 96 speed, 95 acceleration. 6'1", their first round pick last year. But before we get too specific, the first thing I like to do in these videos is zoom out, okay? So we can kind of see at like a far away angle, the strengths, weaknesses, what this team kind of looks like. You got Emory Jones, who they drafted pretty solid. Stanley, obviously the best, like 299 overalls. Like, what? A 99 overall quarterback, a 99 overall running back. Zay Flowers is a beast. Bateman, DeAndre Hopkins, Wallace, just an unbelievable offense. Linderbaum, who's really solid. Stanley, who's solid. Like this is a above average O-line with the best quarterback running back duo in the league. Then defensively, it doesn't make a lot of sense. The reason I'm so excited to do this is because I genuinely just don't believe this team is fair. I believe he's actually a superstar in the game. I'll have to double check. I know we're using a roster. They drafted Green, who's a hidden. Roquan Smith is one of the best users in the game. A secondary worth talking about with a Woozier. They bring him in. Kyle Hamilton, Malaki Starks. Am I losing my mind? Or is this maybe the single greatest team we've ever seen in a Madden game? I'm just saying it. You don't have to agree, but I believe it. Let's go one by one, though. Let's go through the team. We're going to be doing training camp, as always, because training camp is a super valuable thing. I am glitched out right now, where every time I go to look at the team, it defaults to the Packers. It is what it is. Lamar Jackson. So abilities that I'm going to be putting on Lamar Jackson. He gets pass lead elite. He gets gunslinger, fast break, quick draw, jukebox. I like all those abilities. I don't really use hot route master. I like the idea of having jukebox on him. I like the idea of having dashing die on him. All those things could change. 96 speed, 95 acceleration, 93 throw power, 99 throw on the run, 98 play action, like a true 99 overall player. There's nothing that you couldn't ask for any more from a player. If you look at his career stats, 26 touchdowns, 36 touchdowns, 17 touchdowns in 2022. And then rushing the ball, obviously, he's going to give you close to 1,000 every single year on the ground, which I intend on getting 1,000 this year as well with Lamar and building like a really fun Lamar scheme. So just be prepared. A Lamar scheme that you're going to enjoy is coming. Cooper Rush. Now, I cannot say enough about Cooper Rush. Running back wise, this is where it gets a little bit disgusting. Derrick Henry is, in my opinion, my not so humble opinion, as I always preface it, I'm not that humble. My not so humble opinion, this is the glitchiest running back you will ever have. In the way this game plays, it's all about spinning and running people over. Oh, well, okay, what's the spin threshold? It's like 250 pounds. Okay, he meets it. Which means every time he spins, it's going to be like Superman. Because for whatever reason, if you're tall and you're heavy in this game, you spin like a superhero. The other thing is he's now 93 speed. He was not that at the beginning of the year. This is the best version of Henry you will ever see. You could pretty much, I think there's an argument in a fantasy draft that he should be a top 10 pick. And I know people don't take running backs. Play the game, watch how it plays out, and then tell me, lie to me and look me in the eyes and tell me he's not the glitchiest player in Madden in a long time. I believe he's the glitchiest player in the game. I'll stand on that. Is what it is. You guys will have to see as the video progresses. I love him. Justice Hill, we know about Justice Hill. We've talked about him a lot in the past. Good backup, but probably not going to be the backup that I'm going to use just because of his age. The backup that I like is Keaton Mitchell. Star Dev, East Carolina, 94 speed, 96 acceleration. I believe Chris Johnson went to East Carolina. He's still only 23 years old as a 2-year vet, and he's 94 speed, 96 acceleration. Now, even in the passing game, it makes sense to have Derrick Henry in, and you'll see, like, even just throwing him a flat route, it could be a 90-yard touchdown. It's why he's so special. Rasheen Ali from Marshall, he's a beast, actually. I've talked about him before. I've drafted this guy in fantasy drafts. He trucks well. He's pretty, like, big. And, like, 92 speed is above average speed-wise. Running back situation, quarterback situation, boom. Just laughing our way to the bank. Let's talk about Zay Flowers. It's not sponsored by Bubbly, but I'm taking a sip of Bubbly. Zay Flowers, still only 24 years old. Playmaker, 93 speed, 92 acceleration. Crazy change of direction. Now, the thing that Zay needs is he needs a superstar next to his name. And I intend on that being my goal, to get him a superstar over his name. Whatever it takes, whatever I got to do it, I'm going to try my best to make sure at the very end of this, there's that little logo, he gets all the route abilities, and we just laugh our way to the bank, because I absolutely love this guy. I think he's closing in on contract. He's a couple years from his contract here, but he's special. I've seen people make him the best receiver in the league. I intend on doing it. Look at how many receivers there are. We are going to have a hefty day when it comes to the cut decision. D-Hop, touchdown D. Hopkins. This is my second receiver. In this game also, DeAndre Hopkins is really cool. Just want that to be known. DeAndre Hopkins is 33. He's not going to get any better, okay? He's only going to get worse. He's got a 64,000 XP bar. I'll be 30 before he gets an experience points. I'm already close to 30. 28 years old, by the way. I'm not actually that. Well, I'm closer than I think. But yeah, he's going to be on the team. I like him as a second receiver. I like him as an awesome receiver, and I intend on using him in this game a lot. Rashad Bateman, 6'1", 195. Bateman gets a lot of flack because he's kind of like, he's in that category, and I've described this category in Madden before. Not that tall and not that fast. It's like the most, you got to be one or the other to be like, wow. But he's kind of in the middle. He's kind of tall and he's kind of fast. Like 92 speed at 6'1" is pretty solid, but it's not blazing, which is why he's often overlooked. It's easy to overlook him. Then you got Tylan Wallace, who pretty short, not very fast. Devontae Walker. This guy is actually the most interesting. 94 speed, 93 acceleration. I like him. And I don't really know how I'm going to do the receiving core this year. He was a 4th round pick, but he's fast. And I really, really, really think he could be an option. The other one that I like is LeJohntay Webster out of Colorado. One of Shadur Sanders' weapons, 92 speed, 93 acceleration. There is a big part of me that wants it to be Zay, Hopkins, and Walker. Just because I feel like Walker has a really big upset. But I also feel like Webster has an upside. Bateman, I don't know. There's some questions here. Then we move to this position. This is the other most difficult position. I might even do some trade talks at the beginning of this year. This is the other most difficult position. You have this dude who's a beast. Okay. Very glitchy. Superstar. It's just not one position. They have the best players at like every single position. It seems like you can get deep in elite. 6'5", 250 pounds. Oklahoma. He's fast. He's tall. He can block decently. He does everything. And there is somebody like next to him that's equally intriguing. Isaiah Likely. I'm a big Isaiah Likely fan. Coastal Carolina, 6'4". I think he's the future at this position. But like, what kind of a... How do you build a better tight end duo than these two? Like, I'm picturing 2 tight end sets. I'm picturing fun. Like, I know I can have Andrews to be like at 10,000 yards easily. Then we go to left tackle. It's fun because as a Titans fan, this isn't always how my team looks. We got more superstars. Secure protector, edge protector. Ronnie Stanley, 91 pass block, 91 pass block finesse. He's actually not that old. He for sure at least has 2 to 3 more years on the team, which is what I really like about him. He's going to be a weapon for the next few seasons. Don't have to worry about left tackle. We're locked in. We got Joe Noteboom, who I also think was TCU. I was about to say Notre Dame. I am completely wrong. A little old. And then we got Carson Vincent, who's not going to play a down all year. Then, guard-wise, 70 overall, 26-year-old bronze dev. Not a great combination, but dude's strong. I'd like to know how many times he can bench 225. Garrett Dellinger, and then Jared Penning. We had to, this is just a dumb, I did at one point play college football. That's almost 10 years ago. Wow, I almost can't talk about it anymore. But probably can. But no, the first year you had to bench, I think it was 185 was the minimum that you had to bench. I could bench 185, but like I couldn't bench like some of those dudes. Like one thing that shocked me about college football is how strong people are. Like 225 for 30. We had one guy on the team who was just a monster. But yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Nobody cares. 6'2", 314 pounds. Tyler Linderbaum. I just like saying his name a lot. Linderbaum. Like it's got such a pop to it, like Linderbaum. Yeah, I think I've said already too much about him. Nick Samick. We got a good center though. Left side's pretty good. Right guard, we got Daniel Fiala, who, if I was a quarterback, I was a quarterback. I can talk about it again. Do you guys want me to talk about it again? If I was a quarterback, this would be someone who I would hate. A 6'8" guard. That's gotta suck. You can't see. How the heck do you see over a 6'8" guard? I feel like at some point there's going to be like, all these guys are just huge. You don't even realize in football how tall linemen are now until you look and you're like, bro, the average, like these are basketball players. Emory Jones, 6'6", 315 out of LSU. He's bronze development, but he actually has a really decent overall. I know a lot of people thought he might go a little bit earlier in the draft. He's going to be starting at right tackle. Then let's get into the defense, because the defense is even dumber than the offense. The defense, if you think, oh, the Ravens offense, that was one of the craziest offenses I've ever seen. Oh, buddy. Oh. Just you wait, okay? It's only going to get more disgusting and scary the longer I talk here. 81 speed, 83 acceleration, 27 years old. I don't know if he's actually a superstar in game. I might correct it. I might not. He's a superstar in this roster. Play rec. Guy is an absolute beast. Texas A&M, 13 sacks. Just a complete and total monster on the D-line. Travis Jones, who's only 25 years old as well. He's star development. Good defensive tackle, 95 strength, moves relatively well at 75 speed at that size, is ridiculous. Then we go to like the spot where it's like, oh my gosh, every position. Kyle Van Noy, if this was like 10 years ago, even 2 years ago, he'd be usable, but his XP bar is probably 100 grand. Yeah, no, he's 66. It's not a cheap XP. David Ajabo, they got rid of his star dev. He was star dev forever. He's 87 speed, 90 acceleration. But he's like somewhat usable still. But like his upside, usually 25 is the age in this game. It's like you're either going to use them that year and they're going to become amazing, or there's no point in doing it because they'll never be very good. Robinson is 26 years old. I actually really like this guy as well. If he was a little faster, I would use him because he's massive. He's 6'6". Middle linebacker, Roquan Smith. Needs no introduction. Reinforcement tackle, supreme. Everything, like the best user in the game. He's only 28 years old. I feel like that they're probably very happy in Baltimore with the trade that I know Chicago I don't remember Roquan Smith's trajectory. I know he went to Chicago, I thought. No, he was in Chicago, and then he went here. We're actually going to look at this because it's driving me a little bit crazy. Yeah, he was Chicago and then Baltimore. He was Chicago for a long time. Been a beast in Baltimore. Then you got Trenton Simpson. This is another position that's really fun. Trenton Simpson's 91 speed. He's like the perfect user. Perfect. Like 90 hip power, 91 speed, 95 acceleration. He's perfect. It's the most perfect user you will ever see in your life. And you got Roquan. And then you got this rookie, Today Buchanan, who's 88 speed, who's a rookie, who's also really good. And then, right outside linebacker. Ooh, what do we have there? Thank you for asking, Brett. A star dev, 6'6", 89 speed, 90 acceleration, Dhop AOA. Unbelievable. Then you have Mike Green, a second-round pick, hidden, super fast, outside linebacker from Marshall. Also could be an immediate starter. I'd love to have him on the field. We already talked about DB. It's the single greatest DB core in the history of the NFL. Alexander, Humphrey, Wiggins. I want to talk about these other guys because Awuzie is still a really good DB. Even though he's old, he has amazing stats. But I think I am going to lean a little bit towards Jalen Armour-Davis. I've seen a lot of people have success with this guy, and he's relatively young. 93 speed, 6'1", buck 97, just a monster. You also have this Bahal Kone, who they drafted. Absolute monster, 6'2" with 90. Like, I'm done. It's my fault. If I can't win with this team, I can't win with any team. It's me. I'll have to just have that long conversation with myself where I look in the mirror and say, hey, it's my fault. Oh, are we done? No. Kyle Hamilton, best safety in the game. Just 6'4", 224 pounds. Would also be the best user ever if I decided, I want to user him. Be a great option, but no, it's fine. I don't need to user him. He's just 88 speed, 88 hip power, tall, crazy good, amazing awareness. And then, the best safety in the draft. He also plays on this team. 91 speed, 93 acceleration, 6'1", 205 out of Georgia. Their first round pick. He's just here. Nothing too crazy. Just Malaki Starks from Georgia, who's on the Ravens. Braid, Jackson, Keandre Jackson, who's pretty good. This is where they're a little bit weaker. One weak spot. They're strong safeties, and no offense to these guys, I actually like Kadarius Washington. I thought he had a good year last year. But like Madden-wise, they're a little bit weak. One spot. So on the entire team, there's one position that isn't completely glitchy in Madden. A rookie kicker. This team is absolutely, positively disgusting. It should scare you. It scares me. I'm going to come up with a scheme. We got to do training camp, which I'm really excited for. So let's do that. Okay, so the first training camp that I want to do is actually going to be with Devontae Walker. The reason being is I think he could be one of those like underrated, really good players this year. He's fast. And this is a Ravens team that super fast at quarterback. They've never really had like a true burner style receiver. And I feel like the more I can get Devontae Walker the ball, the better, obviously. Like push up to there, boom, come back. Beautiful route, another nice catch. And the thing is, like, he's a 70 overall. So for me, doing this training camp, if I pull this off, essentially he'll go up to a 71 and he'll almost be a 72. It's a huge, significant boost. That's a beautiful throw. Yeah, silver is earned. Shoot. Yep. Nice throw. Gold earned. So yeah, I've caught every single ball. And I'm going to do 2 receiver training camps as well. Yep, back to the ball. Secure it, and I got 1 rep remaining. He could actually be one that has enough points here to where he could get a dev. There it is. Okay, 17,000. Should guarantee us 1 skill point for sure. And then hopefully like 2,500 XP. 2,500 XP and a skill point. So that's pretty much 2 upgrades that I got from that. So then I'm going to go to the red zone battle. And I feel like it's this LeJohntay Webster is the one that I'm most interested in having him play. He's an intriguing player to me just in a lot of ways. I'm not 100% sure if he's going to be the guy. But even just getting him a drill, because his overall is so low, this will definitely like bump him up if I can successfully. Yeah, I'm really good at this drill actually. So I push in, shoot, come back, Got him. Laser. Nice throw. 5 reps remaining. Yep. Push in, shoot. Out. There it is. Oh. That is slightly cheated, I feel like. In. Out. Yep. 3 reps remaining. So with him, he's a 66 overall. This could get him to like a 68, probably. It's another one, even if it's bronze, which I think it is going to be, just because of that. You can't really completely miss a rep in this. There we go. Silver. Go, boom, and yeah, got it. Okay. So silver medal, solid performance. Now we go to the rookies because there are some. Well, that was a rookie, but that's a skill point and 2,000 XP. Now we go to the rookies. So the main rookies that I'm like interested to see are, I think chase and tackle. Can I do with safeties? No. So I can really only do DB battle. I can do this with safety. So Malaki Starks can do a DB battle. For him, gaining these XP could be really, really, really significant. You just gotta predict. Yeah. You just gotta predict. And he caught that directly in front of us. I still can't believe they have Malaki Starks on this team. Yeah, he's gotta throw that. He's gotta throw that. There it is. Pass deflection. I don't know how I didn't pick that. I think my timing was pretty good there. That should be picked. Holy smokes, Malaki Starks. Bronze is already earned, so I'm clearly doing something right, but that was sick. That's a superstar right there. I'm telling you, this guy could change. Yep, deflection again. There has been like 0 catches on Starks so far. Yeah, that's going to be a pick. I read that one the whole way. How? How on earth? Yeah, there we go. Okay, he can't catch. I don't know what his catching is, but it's disgustingly low. Please, yeah, he can't catch. We got gold training with Starks. Did not catch a ball the entire time. Completely, totally bizarre. That entire situation. +1 skill point, 2,500 XP though, but not really what I intended. So DB battle red zone. I also have like, there's a couple other, like Nate Wiggins is a good one. Kone. This guy I want to play, and I don't really know where he's going to play on this team. But he's a rookie with really, really, really good stats. Like, oh gosh, no hips. But yeah, he's in the 93 speed, and he's tall, like 6'2" on most people's teams. This guy would be like a no-brainer starter. It's just we have so many good DBs. I was thinking of putting him instead of Awuzie, having him be like the 4th corner and seeing what that looks like. Obviously, this drill is not going as well as I had hoped. This should be picked. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have no skills here with this. There it is. Yep. Even bronze, I think, usually gets a skill point. There it is. Another pick. Should be silver. So yeah, I picture him instead of a Awuzie, like him on the outside. Because I feel like he's big. He's fast. Kind of reminds me of like a Chris Westry from a few Maddens ago. Just someone who's going to be able to just dominate just based on just pure like size, speed combination. And he just got 16,000 XP. That'll be 2,500 XP. That'll be a skill point for him. This is why we now take the 10 minutes to do training camp, because it sets us up for success. I could also, with Lamar, pocket presence. I got to see chase and tackle. I was thinking I should use this Mike Green. So Mike Green is the edge rusher that I'm the 2nd round pick that I'm very, very, very excited to see kind of what he can do. But now he's got a chase and we got a tackle. Oh wow. I honestly don't think that should have been a tackle. No, Derek's gone on that one. This is a tough, like some teams you'd have a lot more easier with chase and tackle drill. Derrick Henry is not an overly friendly drill. There we go. It's a tackle bonus. I'm just kind of trying to be patient, read the gaps, and fly through it. Kind of watch the blockers. There it is. Hit stick. So he's got ×4 already. He's looking quite fantastic, actually. Another hit stick. Yep, another one. 13,000. Good hit. 18,000. 33 seconds left. What's crazy is it must take just, yeah, that's silver already. It must take a lot of these to get, but yeah, for him, like, these upgrades, he could be like an 80 overall. And this is a very easy drill to do that is done right. Like, look at this. Another one, 40,000 XP for him. This is getting a little ridiculous. Yep. 49,000 XP with the hit stick TFL. And we have times 11. I think I've done it. Yeah, wow, that was a fumble. This has got to be, maybe this will be the thing that I post. It's like, hey, can you beat my record in chase and tackle with green? Yeah, there's another one. Fumble. Derek is just in shambles. This, if anything, should be a superstar dev upgrade. Like, I've seen that they're possible. This should be it. Like, this, to me, this deserves a superstar upgrade. This was like the most impressive tackling performance and training camp performance I've ever seen. Like, if he's not superstar after this, I'm gonna be a little upset. Another one, 172,000 with a times 20 multiplier. And I got 1 second left. I get one more play. Get out there, get him. Boom. Okay, so that was 200,000 XP. I got gold. I have seen in the past people actually get superstar devs from that one drill. Whether or not that's going to happen today, clearly it is not going to happen today. Oh, that's unfortunate. The last one I think I should do is Emory Jones. Sorry if you guys hate this. I think this is important, especially for Emory Jones. This is actually a really fun drill. Oh boy. So yeah, Emory Jones. Wow. Okay, I'm going to try this one again. You cannot run into the quarterback. As you can see, there's... Yeah. This is actually so fun. This is the best one. Am I at silver yet? Oh my goodness. This dude's got to be honestly perfect. Okay, this is kind of good. And I feel like it's important for him too because he's not a high overall, but he has really good stats. Look at this dude. Yep, 1, 2. No, he got it. He got it. Oh gosh. Okay, bronze. I think that still should get me a skill point. That's going to wrap up training camp. Pumped for some of these new guys. I didn't bother with Alexander because he's already like an X factor. So really wasn't something that I was concerned with is like trying to get Alexander any devs. But yeah, we'll see you guys week 1 against Kansas City. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. First things first. I don't even know how to do the depth chart. Is that not the best problem you've ever heard? Like, I actually don't know what to do with this depth chart. There's too many good players. It is easily the most stacks I've ever seen. I feel like before I do the depth chart, I want to go to upgrades because I do have some good upgrades and it may change some of the decisions. You can see Malaki Starks, 2 upgrades already. He's going to be a 77. This guy needs to be on the field. Like, you have to find a spot for Malaki Starks on this field. +2 awareness, +1 tackling. The issue right now that I'm trying to just like figure out in my mind is what is the best way to utilize this team and to make sure that I have the best players, but also make sure, like, how do I not start this guy? Like, that guy is really good. Really, really, really good. How do I balance that? How do I figure out? And it's a good problem to have. You don't have this on every single football team. This is kind of a problem exclusive to this team where it's like I genuinely do not know who to get, what to do, how to do it. It's just like I'm out there and I'm trying, but I really don't know what to do. Nate Wiggins is going to get an upgrade. He's going to go up to an 80 overall. Shout out to Nate Wiggins. But yeah, like, there's just way too many good players on this team to even count. LeJontay Webster's another one that I think he's really talented. I kind of want to play him, but I don't think I can play LeJontay Webster. Do I want to? Yes. And then you add in Lamar. Like, there's that factor to this entire thing where he's such a difference maker, but how do I not get Lamar syndrome? How do I not play stupid with him? Oh boy, depth chart. Derrick Henry running back, backup by Mitchell. Fullback, Dhop. This is the where I'm like, Walker probably needs to be on the field. I don't know about that one. That's one that I definitely could see myself regretting. Emory Jones is going to start there. This is another spot where I have no idea what to do. Mike Green, I'm thinking right end, defensive end, and then Jones in the middle. But then, like, you have so many players who won't see any time. The other most difficult thing is I think I play Kone here. I think it's got to be Wiggins, Kone, these two on the outside, Kyle Hamilton there, Starks here. Like, there still hasn't been any position where I can say, oh, this is bad. They're all just amazing. Adafe Owe, I don't know what to do with Adafe. Can I play? No, I can't. No, I can. Okay, that's good. So I could go Mike Green and Owe. Yes, I like that. Sub linebacker, this is what I want. Simpson, Roquan. And in that, I want it to be Buchanan. And then slot corners is going to be Wiggins. Let's go. Actually, let's go our two best players and we'll run man. Let's do Wiggins and Humphrey in the slot. So that way that we always have that kind of man press, bump and run style that we can fall back on. Season goal, I think it has to be win a lot of games. This is not a team that I can just go in and win 5 games and pat myself on the back and call myself a champion. No, like, this is a team good enough to go undefeated. And I'd like to go undefeated. I know it probably won't happen, but I know I can do it. We're going to get some devs. We're going to get Walker the ball. We're going to get D-Hop the ball defensively. Like, it's bananas. The last thing that I did forget to change is I don't know who my slot wide receiver is. That is Bateman. I feel like I want that to be Zay. Yeah. I like that. Okay, week 1, let's go. Okay, let's start the season off with just a nice power option. There it is. Oh, wow. Don't like that spin. I love that play that I just ran. That's one of my favorites, but I hate the spin at the end of it. Oh boy, okay. Not the hottest start ever, but we'll get it.
You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. Second down, Jackson.
Oh, D-Hop, he goes, man. Oh boy, I had the motion kind of come across, which I thought was pretty effective. It looked pretty good.
From the gun, Jackson. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson.
Such a nice throw. Such a nice throw to DeAndre Hopkins. Holy smokes, we needed that so incredibly bad. That throw could not have been more important.
On the option.
Tackle by channel, but good overall run. So far, I'm just trying to get my footing. Like, obviously, trying to figure out a way to how do I establish a good run pass? How do I make sure that I'm consistent in my reads? How do I do all those things? Like, sometimes it doesn't just like. Isaiah. The most fun I have all year with the Ravens fan. Like, seriously, I look forward to a season with the Ravens all year. They're so stupidly good. Lamar's amazing. Everyone's amazing. 7-0. Okay. This is the defense. Hamilton. You can see Alexander playing on the left there. We got Humphrey on the right. If any defense. Look at Alexander. Look at this. Look at that. That was Alexander in the slot. Just completely bagging Travis Kelce to the point where he had no sweet clue where he was going. Good first play.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Oh, good try. You just gotta tip your cap to that. Dang, how the heck? That was just a frozen. The best way I can describe that is that was a frozen rope. Just completely on target. Perfect throw. quite lovely to watch.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside. On first down, it's Mahomes.
Alexander and the no good.
Taken in by
Oh, yeah, just got torched on that.
and he's out of bounds, but
I'm not going to give up on this team. I definitely see us as a man team. I see us being successful as a man team. So just because it's been a little bit, just because Mahomes is dotting me up, doesn't mean that I'm just going to give up on this
first and 10.
game plan that I've had since I started this franchise, which was about 2 minutes ago, but I still think it'll work. There it is. Good defense. Adopted.
In his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a...
Motion man is Rice.
Stupid. Can't really make those mistakes against the Ravens. I don't know if he was taunting or what, or if he just wants to run the clock out to 2 minutes, which would be the weirdest energy ever, but it would not shock me. Yeah, no, he is.
Up to the 3. It's
That's
second
so
and goal.
crazy. It's not, like, it honestly does not benefit you that much to take this time off the clock.
They'll try to run
And, like, this is
one
not
in.
an easy...
And he'll
I
be
think it's
taken
done.
down. They put Kelsey in motion. Third and goal. Mahomes.
Yeah, doesn't score.
Adds to the
That guy's going to run to the flat.
Mahomes to
And
throw
then
it
someone's
on
oh,
fourth
wow.
down. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown Chiefs.
Nice play. I don't know if it was his goal to take off a minute. He made that a little more difficult on himself than I'm sure he would have liked. But he did score, so props
And the
to him.
Chiefs come off the play fake. Jackson. On second down, here's a run with Henry. Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I do feel like because I'm going up against the Chiefs, I do want to go for this. Even though this may not be an intelligent decision, I think it is the decision. Because I think I know what he's
It is
in.
a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result
See what I
in a
mean?
sack.
Even though it didn't seem smart, I knew he was in his zone where I could work this. It's a work in progress build right now. This is
A big pickup on fourth and
not my
long.
finest moments, but I'm working on it.
To stay on the field after the conversion, and now they
Wait,
got to
what
see,
is-
can they take advantage of
Hey,
it?
how much?
Play call
What?
and
Why
push
is
this
Chris
drive
Jones
forward.
so stupid?
After the loss of 3, it is second.
Like, how does
and
one
13.
player just make that much of an impact? I get it, but I also
The
don't.
shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught.
And Derek is just looking.
They'll get throwing Jackson.
Dot. Holy smokes.
He
football.
manages to get the throw
That's dashing
and
Deadeye right there. If you're wondering what ability allows you
for him on this
to
new
roll out
season.
and throw
Results in a
insane
first
passes that probably shouldn't be thrown, stashing Deadeye. Remember that name.
On the option, they
Like,
give it to
I
Henry.
can't run.
Ravens
Cannot
down
run to
to
save
use
my
their
life.
final and 12. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got it inside the 5.
Does that get a like?
He's in.
Anyone watching right now?
DeAndre Hopkins.
Does that get a like? Oh, is that not the most DeAndre Hopkins
Just a
thing you've ever
really
seen in
nice
your
job,
entire
Mike,
life?
especially just staying poised. Pressure
No time
situation,
left.
you know how important it
Last
is to steal
second
some
against
points
Kansas
before
City.
the half.
Double
But
coverage.
everybody's in control.
D-Hop
Everybody
not only
understood
catches
the
it, but
situation
finds
and
the
the
end
clock.
zone. Let's go.
They were able to
14-7.
finish that.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's complete. On second down, Mahomes.
Come here. Wow. Adafeowe is kind of taking over right now.
They got him.
I don't know if the first one that he got counted as a sack.
After the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Oh, he got nothing there, and that's the other rookie where holy
Incomplete.
smokes.
It's rare
Best
to see an
defense
offense
of
that finds
2026.
themselves trailing and say, well,
That's it was voted.
quarterback's been
It
actually
was voted
one
the
of their
best
big
defense
spots. Usually
ever.
that doesn't go hand
Watch
in
out for
hand,
him.
so
I'm gonna
it's
drop
a little
back with the
surprising
way
to
he's
see
gonna
him miss a
flip.
throw like that on a day where he's completed
Make sure
passes
Humphrey
at a
plays
highly
back.
efficient rate.
And then I'm just gonna use her away. I should still get really good pressure off the left side. Because even if they stay here, like I find even if you drop back, you still get such good pressure. That's disgusting. I just have to take like that. Oh wow, that's an amazing. Quite honestly, that's an amazing read.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. To left. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy.
Yeah,
Touchdown. From the gun, Jackson.
There he is. Slide. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. There is a thing called Lamar Jackson. Where you just slide and you just get sacked and it's horrible. I'm just trying to avoid falling into that.
A gain of 19 on the scramble. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He'll get this.
I'm going to try to. It's crazy because I hyped up Derek as the best player in the game, and we are 5. What could not be a worse beginning for Derek Hill. 5 rushes, negative 11 yards. Like, I'm going to try this cross screen because I think it's a really good time for it because he's so aggressive on defense. Yeah, that worked. There he goes. There he goes. That was a genius OC play call. Love that.
It's his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And
okay, he can have a money drive. Assuming we score, he'll have a money drive.
He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Now, 1st and goal. Here is the option, running right, and he pitches it, and he will dive into the end. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side, but that's Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's just like, how do you stop the Chiefs? It's the same way I'm sure people are going to feel at times with me against the Ravens. This is the matchup.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now,
that's perfect.
Deep ball looking for Brown. That is caught. What a throw.
I did not think we had that.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
I'm not going to lie to you. I did not think we had that at all.
They put Kelsey in motion. He's got him in flowers.
Okay, now I need to. Oh, that's such a. That actually worked way better than expected. That jet touch pass, I knew it would be a wrinkle because I don't normally, like, out of that formation especially, it's not something that I run. So I had a feeling it would mess with him. Couldn't have asked for it to work better.
This is 1st and 10. Henry. And the
Wolf-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
There it is.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
We might escape week 1 against Kansas City here.
Down, but not until
you got to remember though, this is a different kicker. So an ice kick from here is no gimme. Our run game, help from everybody. That's what I respect about the run game today. Every single running back contributed. Like, Henry was the worst, but like Hill, Mitchell, everyone helped.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one. A big spot coming here. This to win the game.
Okay. GG's, folks. Such a good week number 1. It didn't get stopped. It was smooth. It was Raven-esque. It looked a lot like how the Baltimore Ravens play, which is one of the most important things to me, is that I do an accurate representation. Look at this. 3 guys all struggled. Hollywood Brown, Zay had 70. D-Hop had a crazy catch. GG's. Hey, guys, week 2. Who on this team should I, like... I think what I've struggled with lately is not making emphasis on one player. And I do think my least favorite thing about Walker is his number. So I'd like to change that. I feel like he would be a lot better. Yeah, I think that's just better. That's just a better number. That's a more like 2,000 yard season number, which I don't know why 81. 81's a beautiful number. I don't know why I'm talking so much about his jersey number. But 81 is really nice. But I do think like if we want to have a huge season with him, we got to change his number. That was a fun playbook. I actually really enjoyed running the power option and stuff. And the fact that we beat the Chiefs is just the cherry on top. Week 2, Raiders, let's go. Oh my, that was so cool. Even though that could have been a complete disaster. That was a 40%er. That means 40% chance it's good, 40% chance I ruin my entire season. That could have been so bad. Let's try the play action version. Yeah, you just got to get rid of the ball super quick, which does. 32. Yep, there it is. There. See, something was wrong something was wrong. Derek was exhausted or something. You see that spin? That's the spin. That's the spin I was talking about. The one that's just like... And he's gone. Where was that week number 1? He was spinning in slow motion. I was worried. I'm like, this must be tapped. It's not. Clearly it's not. 7-0.
The running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Man coverage if I've ever seen it.
He's got his target.
Who gets beat? I think TJ Tampa's up there.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. And a big
he seems to be the one having the most issues. I do think.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here.
And then Coney on the outside. I just think it's most important to have your best kind of DBs in the slot, especially if they have man abilities, because the outside receivers really beat you in man. But like inside receivers, if you're able to box up like slants, yeah, there's no offense. That's just you can't teach that. That's instincts. That's instincts. Welcome to the team, and he's playing with 15. Think about it.
Tape on it, writes on it, so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson, forced out to his left. A check down here for Henry.
There it is, Henry.
And he'll be taken. Play action. Now Jackson. And that one is hit. Jackson. And
it's going to happen once. It'll happen once in the season.
His guys are going to take over.
I promise.
At the 34-yard
it will happen once this entire year. We won't see that again. It was an anomaly. It was random. That fumble won't happen again.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
There it is, the Dhop. That's Jackson, who's first 2 games. But these are like the way to make your team crazy. You get amazing DBs like we have, and then you pair them with decent pass rushes, because the best way to get sacks is just to have unbelievable man coverage. We have that.
Play action. It's Smith.
Yeah, he's going to take
on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson.
All things considered, I get ball. My mistake was a fumble. It wasn't really in my control, but it wasn't wildly out of my control. He had the distance. Okay.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Look at that release. Oh my.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
Lamar is different. I'm rolling the other way. I'm in complete trouble. It looks horrible. My play design was horrible, and I get rewarded with a massive game just because Lamar is
with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Jackson now. Incomplete.
Bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And
okay, I'm fine with 3 if it doesn't work out here.
To throw again is Jackson.
His defense is giving me a little bit of trouble, but that's D. Hopkins. Nice throw. That's not good. Pick it up.
Here he lost the football.
Pick it up, please.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember they
just barely. Like,
in the final 2 minutes.
When we say just in the nick of time, that is exactly what they're referring to. That couldn't have been closer to being successful.
And a long way to go. Jackson flush to his right.
Just sit. Wow.
And that is incomplete.
Okay, 3 is probably going to have to be
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that
Okay.
discouraged him from
Even though
taking
that was
off.
not.
It made him try a pass downfield that fell
It was
incomplete.
4th and 26. I had a 1-on-1
So fourth
situation.
down
I
coming
took
up,
it.
John Harbaugh
And I'm
sent
just
on the field
happy
goal
that
unit.
he didn't.
From the
That
left
wasn't a
hash,
pick.
this from 46.
That's the
And
win.
this
But
one
that was
is
no
right
pick.
down and quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
nice
out
play,
just how
Wiggins.
much they trust their
Very
guys
rare. And
in
those
this
are impossible. Like
situation
those
if they decide to
10-yard
take a
dig
shot.
routes
Now a
are some of the
timeout
most
taken.
difficult for a DB to stay
Perhaps a
with.
chance for one more
They're
quick
tough.
play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That's caught by Myers.
Okay, we got a second chance
And
to
he
kick
is
the
out
field
of
goal.
bounds. The right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
This dude
and this
cannot
one
kick.
is no good. He missed him. And they will
What
not cut
the heck
into
is
that
wrong with
10-point
his
lead.
kicking?
That's gate they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2's defense. Start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Okay. Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Oh,
Well, he tries to
told
force
you.
it in,
I
and
told
it's
you about this guy.
intercepted.
I told you about this guy, didn't I?
He may go.
I did, didn't I?
And he is not
About him.
quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down
Coney,
right about
I think
the
he's got
1-yard
potential.
line.
And that has to be a little bit
I
discouraging because
really. You saw it. He's the first pick of the season for one of our DBs. He jumped that route like it was nothing.
Absolutely aggravating.
Oh yeah, this
if
is
you're
for
a head coach
17-0.
because you spent all that time, gone through every single.
Yep.
And he will take. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
That sucks.
Still going. One man
That
to
sucks.
beat.
That
And
sucks.
he will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Okay, he needed that. That was
I know a
exactly
lot of
what he
special
needed. Not what
teams
we
coaches,
needed. That was
they
what he
just want to
needed.
keep it.
And assert its will over the other.
Jackson. Throw
Yeah, he did a
outside,
couple yards
taken in
back.
by Hill.
Still don't feel like I'm
Taking
not
2 yards there
optimal.
on the completion. And that's
Like I'm
gonna
not
lead to a
producing at
3rd and
an
11.
optimal rate
Backed up here.
offensively. Like
Tough
this isn't an
spot, needing
offense
11
yet that can
yards
win
to pick
Super
up the
Bowl. Is kind of
first.
what I'm getting at. It feels a little choppy and a little all over
Here's
the
Jackson
place.
to throw.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't feel.
Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. Looks like
Something
the offense
about
is gonna
this
take
offense
another
just
shot
is not
here. They're
feeling
going
right
on
right
4th
now.
and 13. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Oh gosh.
And he's brought down.
Okay,
Can't do
his ball.
anything with the
Yeah, no,
football.
I gotta figure
It's
that
a
out.
sack
There's
and a
something.
turnover on
I need more of a
downs.
run game, more of a screen game. This blitz, the Raiders always give me trouble with like blitzes and stuff.
On first down, they'll go to the ground
TFL.
attack. Throwing now is Gino. This is going to be intercepted.
Does not matter how bad our offense is, our
And the
defense
Ravens
is
are going to take
Notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive.
Now it's Jackson. Firing.
And ends up falling incomplete.
Here's Jackson.
The guy can't move.
And he takes a
Holy
shot on the
smokes.
release as this will
What
be
is going
incomplete.
on here? Like
Critical
seriously,
play
what
in this
the heck
football
is
game
this?
because if they pick up the first there, that clock
It's
keeps rolling.
embarrassing right
Has
now.
been
I don't know what
frustrating
blitz is
for them
coming in,
because
but
they
it's like
know
it's
that if they
instant.
pick up a first down there and continue to
Oh,
eat
he's
away at the
doing the
clock,
loop blitz.
really increases their chances of closing
That's
this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the
Some-
football. It's
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Okay, I'm gonna run
And he
for it.
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
He's loop blitzing. That's what's going on.
So they go
Oh my
on
gosh.
first down,
Okay.
not only a first down carry for him.
Oh, this could be good. I need this. Yeah. Honestly, it's gonna be the Derrick Henry show for the foreseeable future because I cannot throw against whatever he's running. I don't necessarily think this is someone who I'm gonna have to deal with late. I might in the playoffs. I have no idea, but that blitz is a pain. If I can just escape here with a W, like I'm lucky to be in this game. He's missed 2 field goals. He easily could be winning. It's a crazy.
Don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And despite the late
you're right,
lead,
Matt.
Jackson to throw.
Okay, we got one. Caught him in a run commit, which is huge. I had to do it. I needed a sweaty drive where I run the ball and I just know at the end of it that I have something. That's exactly what I did.
Smith. Flushed out right. Now a
Gino's about to throw the game.
Deep downfield. And this is intercepted.
Malachi's got
That should do it.
I think Starks with that. That's 2 picks and a TFL for Malaki Starks. GG's. Okay, 2-0. It was a little bit messy at times. We found a way to win. Good game. This has to be Starks. And we're about to find out if Starks actually was stock superstar. I think there's a chance he was. Oh no, this is the other dude. This is Kone. Or Sack. Okay. All those are doable. I just need like one. Okay, so him as a star dev is actually Malaki Starks. I think there's a chance he's a superstar. I don't know. I think there is hope that he could have superstar dev. I know he did in a lot of like the rookie classes and stuff that we did. But week number 3, this one matters. Just starting off a season 3-0 could make a huge difference in everything. Malaki Starks +1 awareness. All of the above. He's an absolute beast. Mike Green has been really solid. He's an absolute beast. 76 overall. +2 finesse move. +1 tackle. He's been really good for us as well. And we've had a good run game. I think I need to focus more on the power option. That kind of stuff. Quick passes in the pocket. This guy I'm playing is really good. Let's go.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete Derrick
That's all right. That's that screenplay that I want. Like I have big hopes. I have big hopes and dreams for that screenplay, but the actual execution of that screenplay isn't great. There it is.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked off to the 27.
He had that.
Only a yard that time. So now
That's
they're
the
left
thing.
with
Like
13.
I think that I had the angle of that. He just sort of ran into me at the last second.
Bigger gap in the future.
Escapes out to the left.
Such a sick throw.
And he'll be out of
Yep.
the gun. They'll
Ball
give it to
forward.
him inside. This is Henry on second.
Okay. There's not a lot of run room. Oh boy.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
This is bothering me.
Looks like no
This is
gain on
tough
second
sledding,
down,
bro.
and that leads us to
There
36.
is no easy games, no easy defenses. This is tough.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson.
That's a nice throw, actually. Really good quick release. He blitzed everybody. I had to make a quick
Down the
decision.
step. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they bring him to continue this good drive. Another run for Henry.
Oh wow, that's when breaking tackles.
And he fought the good
They
fight
did
there
give me
just to
4
make it back to the
progress.
line.
I thought I was gonna be way back there, but yeah, they gave me 4 progress so far.
Jackson to throw it. And they will score. It's
That
a
was clean.
Baltimore touchdown.
So clean. Good pocket. Good pocket O-line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cincinnati.
2 thumbs up.
Well, we all know, Brock, those
Aluzier, I don't know, he just totally bossed that
that
route.
But the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just...
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing deep for the... This is
That was
Looks like he stayed in bounds, too.
Is D-Hop back? I'm just saying, I think D-Hop might just be back. 14-0.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit. First throw for the backup now. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move.
They're
and
down
so was the
16, dang.
defense, and they take him
This
down.
is like the best our man coverages look,
Pushes him
I would
back,
say by
third
far.
down. Dak now from the gun. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they Ferguson there to bring it in.
It's on me.
They get 38 out of the play.
He's running, I'm skating, trying to tackle.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. They're alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. Senses the pressure. He's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to
good job,
get to
Alexander.
it before it's released and
That's good defense, even though that he doesn't really have a highlight yet. That's pretty good. Then remember Kone, I gotta try and get.
On fourth down, Prescott to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Yeah, wow, that's so funny. Literally, as I said, I need to get a play with him to get the breakout. I use him for one play, and it works. That works good.
Keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this
Oh
game,
my, go! No, we did not.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have got.
There he goes on the right side. And somehow they've reached the end zone. First down, here's Dak.
It's like, how many times are you gonna run that same play? Eventually, like, it's not every time, but oftentimes he will jump over and pick it. Like, I'm manually shading left, and that's what happened on the first play. I manually shaded left, and it worked out pretty good.
It's caught, Ferguson. And he gets absolutely
Called it
popped to
40
end that one.
That easily could have been GG.
Offense in the hurry. 2nd and 3. It's taken in by Lamb.
Down at all.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throw secured by George Pickens.
Nice throw.
And they catch up to him, but not into. Dak throwing again. Has it in close. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. Now Jackson off the play action. He's on the move. Throwing again is Lamar.
You gotta break me in tackle. There it is. You can just get the thing. I don't want this game to be like last. Like, I want to avoid what happened in the last game, where it got close at the end. If we're winning, let's just win. Let's just win by a lot. It doesn't have to be. Not every game has to be close. We can just, sometimes we can just win.
Lamar off to play fake. Buys time, rolling right.
Dunk on him.
This one's Andrews outright. And he'll push this upfield and earn.
Gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll come up with.
Oh wow, I got room here, don't I?
They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he takes this
Good
shot
first,
all
you
the way
got 3
down
for
to the
121.
24-yard line.
Okay, 1 touchdown here. This is GG's.
In the middle. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Lamar now from the gun.
Walker. Yep.
Pass is
It's a
cut at the
perfect play
9.
because it forces the defender. There's 2 people for them to
Give him
defend.
about 16
And
yards
it's
on
really
that
difficult
game
to
block,
guard
and
both
it
of
sets
them
him up
because
with
there's
first
out
and
route
goal.
and in route. He doesn't know who I'm
love
throwing
watching
to.
a great thrower,
I'm
but
kind
I
of picking
love
randomly
watching a
based on
well-done
what I
route
think
too.
his user will
Make
go.
that guy think you're trying to stack him
And
only
that
to
couldn't
drop your
work
hips,
better.
cut right inside.
Okay.
Some good work. Help reset
That's
those chains.
And the blitz coming, Lamar. He brings it in.
Ball forward.
And they'll get this.
Oh boy, 4th and goal. I'm gonna try this similar. Well,
They
actually,
get 1 yard, but nothing more.
I'm gonna
It's
come out in
4th and
heavy
goal.
rated because I think if I come out in this with a run
Defense,
commit,
they
because
couldn't
he'll
stop
just
him for a
assume.
loss, but they denied him
Like,
the
it's
goal line at least.
a
Now
pretty
they get to
easy
see the right
assumption to
decision
make that
time
I'm
on
just
these
gonna-
critical decisions
Yeah.
of whether or not
And he
they're
ran
gonna go for
it.
all.
GG's, bro.
And he
Good.
finds him in the.
Okay, so it was they sim before. I should have this breakout with dude. This should be. Yeah, that's yeah. Did he get another dub upgrade? That's well, he got the other one. That's weird. I don't actually know what went down because I wasn't able to click the button to see. I believe that he should be star dev. Let me go check.
Throwing right away is Allen. That's to the rookie. They run with the 3rd-year man. It's James Cook. And he From the gun, it's Allen. This one brought in by Curtis
Paid
Samuel.
for that.
It's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback.
Oh, boy, I need a fumble.
Early down, avoid the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Carrying
that ball loosely,
that's
and
exactly
it
what
is
I need.
out. And the
I said,
defense
hey, I need a
has
fumble.
it.
What did the game do?
The quarterback was
Gave
on
me
the
a
move,
fumble.
starting to...
But he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the...
Jackson now on second down. That's to the right side. He's
Sick.
got Andrews.
Thank you, Mark.
And that's gonna
Appreciate
be a
that,
first
Mark
down.
Andrews.
A pickup of 9.
Did not think I deserved
Nice
that.
job here by...
Jackson now to throw on first down. That one from the gun, Jackson.
Andrews, shoot.
There's the veteran tight end.
I had
Andrews.
the possession there.
Again, it's Jackson.
Oh, buddy, had to be a touchdown anyway.
Caught, left side,
Oh,
it's
wow.
complete.
You gotta finish the clip, though. The stiff arm is what you're supposed to be best at, Derek. I need you to finish that clip.
Some touches on. It's first and goal. And he gets out wide.
7-0.
On the ground, it's Cook to start.
It's a good
this
hit.
drive. Now Allen to throw on second down. He's got a man
That's a
downfield.
nice throw.
It's Shakir. They'll throw on first down with Allen.
Look at Alexander's coverage there. This dude is in. He's got no idea.
He's going to run it.
He tried to...
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Right side. Hold. On first and 10, it's Allen. Oh, in trouble.
Second down the
Down
line.
he goes.
I don't know if you're seeing this man coverage is very, very, very good.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll tuck it in.
Is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them
Call him
to
again.
just a short...
Call him again.
That one just kept getting
Timeout,
worse and
please.
worse until finally they
Fourth
bring
down,
him down.
25.
Sacks in production than his previous 3 seasons combined.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense. You're
Great
defending
defense.
your
Keep in mind, this guy is one of the better
You
players in
gotta
the
take
league,
some
so
chances.
we're actually doing
You
a
gotta try to
really
force
good
a
job
turnover
against
and
him.
make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick.
Good play.
To save.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Now it's Jackson.
Of the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Nice switch stick. He kind of got stuck with his switch stick, but that was really,
Before
really
he gets
good.
inside.
Yeah, actually, rarely do I say this, but he deserved a better fate.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll be hit to the air one more time with Jackson.
How much do you really want to risk here? Let's talk about this from a strategic standpoint. Is it worth? It's not really worth. You got to at least get 3 because you stopped him twice. You get ball at half. You need to make sure you at least get 3.
First down throw for Jackson.
But 7's good too. 7 would be kind of cool as well. 14 nothing.
Jackson now. A throw on the run.
But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down. He's forced to just throw it away.
Yeah, be careful.
There's
You
a
see his
short
user
one
was
caught
kind of
by
going there.
Andrews.
Thing is here, I don't necessarily
And
need
he will
to.
make it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna lose a yard.
I don't
He
need to
steps out
do
of
anything
bounds.
crazy.
Well, let's give some
I
credit
could
to the
still
big
win
boys
even
up
if I have to
front in
punch
the
the ball here,
trenches. They
but
knew that blitz
it's
was
for
coming.
insurance. I
They
do
held up
want this
just
drive to
long
be
enough
good,
that
but
the
if it's not
quarterback
good,
could
I'm
get that
okay,
ball
and I
out
don't want to
safely
mess up.
Results in a completion.
There's the blitz. There's the blitz. Back shoulder. Flowers. First down.
On the give, here's Henry. The hold close. Now, Jackson.
Ah,
That's
come
to the
on.
right side. Here's Jackson. Downfield, got him. Play action now. Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews.
Yep, good job, second inches. Now I go to my red zone offense. It's super good.
Inches. Now Jackson.
Oh, boy. I don't know why I gave it. Why that slide animation? I was trying to do like a head first dive into the end zone.
Some away. First down and goal. Second down. Jackson.
Yep.
Over the top. He's
Totally went out.
from the shotgun. It's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman.
Classy.
And the Ravens
Stay
trying
classy.
to take over once again at their
That should be
own
GG's.
20-yard line.
That should be 4-0.
So all game we've
Okay, I'm not sure. I had a second breakout. So I did get the start out breakout with the pick. This was actually a second breakout with him that I don't know. Yeah, I think he just got 2,500 XP. But still, his progression has been pretty solid. Through the first couple weeks, it looks like Ravens football. It's kind of scrappy. It's really good defensively. Lamar's leading the team. Zay, we don't have any crazy receivers, but it's Ravens winning football. Undefeated, kind of a nice word. I like saying it. It just rolls off the tongue. Undefeated. Undefeated. Say it 5 times. Undefeated. And we're like not even close to defeated. We're playing super well. That last game was just a movie. That was an absolute movie. Our man coverage is ridiculous. Like, if I can pretty easily point to where all my success comes from, it's man coverage. Outside shade. Like, I know kind of where to go. Devontae Walker, Kyle Hamilton, all the above. Okay. Week number 5, Hawks season. Let's go.
Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but punch solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it in. Here's Jackson to throw. And Walker has it.
Yep.
And they're able to get this
first down
for the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this.
Should left, Flowers. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Jackson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out, give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Now it's Jackson.
Okay.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11. And his kick in. Burrow will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right.
There was a good chance that was going to end very poorly.
They'll try and run for it with Brown.
Thank you.
And I think and this defense not ready for that. Jackson from the shotgun.
Back shoulder fade.
Early and give them free yardage.
Throw caught by Flowers. And they've got. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Now Jackson. Flush to his right.
D-Hop. Touchdown. D-Hop.
Now it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. They go play action with Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left. Here's Burrow. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
In stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now it's Jackson. That one complete to Hill.
Well, for a time.
Get him down. To throw is Jackson. Throw left side complete.
Oh, wow.
That's Henry.
Didn't even process that. I had to get out of bounds.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
That was dumb.
Playing Charles for the second half.
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And now Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas.
Didn't and figured out a better game plan.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll take this into the end zone. Some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
There it is.
And because of that
second down and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers.
Oh, boy.
And he's going to be
down 150 yards on the year. His competitiveness allows him to make a lot of what we call combat catches, taking balls away from defenders.
And he slips up past the 45 before
it didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
First carry now for Justice Hill in an 8. From midfield now, here's
Austin
Jackson.
should win that. Yep, he still got it, and his animations are so good.
Here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers.
Up top. 17-7.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Yep, that's big. He's got a lot of sacks, this guy.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Oh my gosh. This guy is cooking.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to let it fly.
I don't think he's got that. Absolutely not.
And that should do it. And the defense at the line set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but... Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now Jackson.
Yep.
D-Hop. That's complete.
24/7, 7 days a week. GG's. Okay, 5-0. This guy's good. This guy's good. I like him as a player. I like him as an opponent. We're playing good football right now, which is lovely. You absolutely love to see it. I don't think there's one player. I'd say maybe D-Hop. D-Hop's been like a pleasant surprise. I think he's made more big plays than maybe I expected. But overall, he's been pretty good. Everyone's been really good on this team. So this is a big-time week. We got to lock in. 11 touchdowns to 1 interception. Everyone playing well. Let's go.
Jackson now on 3rd.
Okay, you gotta make a choice right now.
Forced out to his right.
Yeah, you gotta make a choice right now. And that's when it's nice to have Lamar Jackson.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
If it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Different. He's back. D-Hop's back, by the way. D-Hop is back.
And it's a game. And he's in for the touchdown.
7-0.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward.
It's not good. That's not good. It's not good. It's not good. What a tackle. Hey, Wiggins.
And he does
Hey, Wiggins is
quite a
even
bit
nice.
of
That was
damage
a
before
game-saving
they finally
tackle.
take him hands in motion. Robinson. Go in motion left. Here's Henry on the option. And he throw on 3rd down.
Nice throw.
Makes the grab in bounds.
Nice throw.
Offside.
He's smart. This guy, he's going to put up a lot of points. I can promise one thing, he will be putting up points.
Lamar off to play fake. An all-around tough.
Get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the move, headed right. And that's a win.
Have to, but I don't think that's my number one.
Lamar throwing again.
Yeah, that's my number one.
And they
And you
get
got
this
possession
down
of
to
because there is a
28.
super shot that's allowed one over there.
They'll keep this drive moving
Nice
after
throw.
a big. Out of the gun, Henry. Spins out of one stop. And that's
That effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Lamar now from the gun. He's got a man left. And he gets leveled
He's
just
gonna be
before
done.
he
I
reaches
feel like
the
what I'm
marker.
gonna
That
do,
hit prevents a first down.
and I actually like this
Final
decision.
timeout taken
I'm
by
going
the
to run
Commanders.
power option. If I get the
That's all
first
they've
down, I
got
can
for what
essentially
little
take
remains of
this
this
to half.
half. Short
But this
yardage
could very well be a
situation
touchdown
here.
because
It's
he's going to
3rd
put
and 2.
everyone towards the middle.
Now pitch it to Henry.
Drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job
Got
done,
him.
and he's going to get another
QB blast.
And he gets it.
Although that could not, time-wise, that couldn't have worked out.
From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to chip. Daniels back to throw. Able to hit Robinson. Back to throw it. Chased out to his right.
I love Malaki Starks. Can we start clicking these? Can we start clipping those? Oh my gosh.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry.
jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Complete Derrick Henry.
Thank you, Derek.
Makes the tackle. Green
Thank you,
grabs
Derek.
ahead.
Thank you.
And they push
Thank
this
you,
down
Derrick
to the
Henry.
opposing 46.
Right there.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left.
So good. So good. So good. So good.
Play action now with Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right.
Touchdown, Dhop.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. On the move,
Another
looking
one
deep
for
for
sure.
the middle.
Yeah, another
A
one.
risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Ravens take possession
Well
as
done.
he makes. 2nd and 10 now. That's incomplete. Jackson to throw it.
Nice throw.
And they get there to
Go.
touch him down, Brock, with a
Good
big
play.
gain on 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's down into the red zone. Running once more with Henry.
In their own way, is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any
Oh,
chance.
gosh.
Defender
You gotta
right
catch
line as
that
the ball
ball. Okay,
goes,
we're a
and the
first
hit
down away
knocks it
from
free.
officially
Incomplete.
ending this. But I need a good
Well-timed
throw
strike
here.
by
Which
that
I know I
defender
have
to
in the
knock it
bag,
free.
but I need a good one.
And from the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. He connects downfield on 4.
GG's, kid. GG's. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week number 7, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So far, don't blink, but this has been a 10 out of 10 start to the season. Really, really, really good. I feel like it's exactly what I want it to be. We're undefeated. We're playing really good football. 13 touchdowns to 1 pick. Zay, D-Hop, everybody is contributing. The only person who's contributing less than you probably thought is Henry. 3.8 a pop. That's been shocking. But the Lamar Jackson has 265 yards on the ground, averaging 10.2 a pop. That's really, 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 really good. Defensively, we're getting great production from these two. Dhop, Green, all of these guys. 4 picks for the rookie Malaki Starks, not even using him. He's just an absolute ball hawk out there. He's everywhere, which is really fun. +1 awareness, +1 zone coverage, all of the above. Okay, going into this week, I think my game plan needs to just be to like more of the same. Just don't really try and reinvent the wheel. We're doing a lot of things well. We're winning games. I haven't been in a ton of even super stressful games yet. Do what we do, and we should win a lot of these. I don't know what to spend.
The opposite path will be locked, so choose wisely.
I don't actually know if this is... I might hire a new coach because, yeah, I don't like any of these staff points, so I might hire a new coach to try and get a different one. But yeah, let's go.
Mayfield to throw on the first play. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State.
It's against Alexander, too. Alexander's been awesome, don't get me wrong, but, like, I want more interceptions. I feel like we're due to have, like, a 3 or 4 pick
give it to Irving. And a strong run that time. Mayfield to throw it.
Thank you.
Oh, the ball comes out.
I don't get it. That hit the guy right in the head. Oh, Betsy, that should have been something special.
After back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback, that doesn't make sense.
What the heck is that? Okay, so far the man coverage has worked. I'm gonna bank on him not throwing deep here, and I'm just gonna put a deep zone over the middle.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
So good.
And he's brought down.
So unbelievably good. We have the best defense ever.
And a turnover on
I don't think there is a better defense than this one. It's the safeties, the DBs, the D-line, the whole thing. Like, when you put it all together, and then offensively, you just have a 97-speed quarterback. By the Ravens is the best franchise. I got like 350 yards with him already.
Jack didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Okay. Gotta respect that. That's the only thing that was even remotely. And I wouldn't even say that was open. You just kind of threw it to somebody who just happened to get it. There we go. That's defense. Dhop away. 4.5 sacks in the season. He's unstoppable, by the way. I don't know why we're not talking about him more. In Madden, I have him on a lot of fantasy draft teams. He's totally glitchy.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Well, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. To throw is Jackson.
Nice throw.
Finding Walker complete.
Very
big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's just confidence. Like, that was just a one step.
Now it's 1st and 10.
Don't overthink anything. Boom.
Line.
Drop. Laser.
Play action. It's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Again, Jackson. Gets this one to Hill. And now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
And much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game.
Throwing is Jackson.
Just take the check now.
Caught left
3 yards is better than -4 yards. That's what I realized when I was watching my own game. I was like, this guy sucks. I was taking way too many sacks. And I realized when I was watching, I'm like, just get rid of the ball. Even though sometimes it seems like, oh, it's just 2 yards. Just get rid of the ball.
Underneath here to Hill.
Better than taking a sack.
So
give yourself a 3rd and 3.
Completion. Here's Jackson.
He's different.
And this is caught.
He's different. I promise you. 14 seconds.
Time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
That's not good.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Inside the
that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pick.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Good hit.
Man, and he hits him in. And again, it's Mayfield. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down.
This definitely is break point because
I thought maybe when he caught it, you have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and prevent.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth.
Oh, he's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing.
To the right side.
I think I get ball. So.
And he's giving his guys a shot.
I love that guy, by the way. Mike Green's having a very good season.
Offense hoping to change that right here. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Don't have to like this and losing game. You're undefeated. You got a chance to go into half with a 10-point lead with ball. You take it.
This time Jackson will throw it. Going
Can Walker
deep
be
for
deep?
Walker.
He did.
Now a diving effort right sideline.
He
He's
did.
got it.
Clean
It's a
on
big
the side.
play there for Baltimore.
Things just start working.
49 yards.
Oh my gosh. Is there anything more beautiful than just
here's
good
a
Madden?
first and 10 now down inside.
I've had a lot of bad Madden in these last few franchises.
Jackson.
It's all right.
Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Flush to his right.
Yeah, you're good, Lamar.
They'll wind up yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept him contained when he put the ball down.
Couple of fantastic routes against Dean. Like, you see, he's just torching him. He hasn't had a great season. I haven't got him the ball nearly as much as I intended, but
buying time to his left.
On a no-hitter in baseball, the pitcher may get the credit. A lot of
in trouble, and he'll.
Just gonna run here.
Here's Henry. Call it no gain on the play. So
take it to the fourth, and then I think I have a dot. I'm pretty sure he's in there, so I think I should be able to throw it.
In run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks.
That's the reason I did that. Plus, I'm still in good shape, but yeah, I want to take this to the fourth just to see if he's still in there. Okay, we got able to tackle.
Now it's Jackson.
See what I mean? Yeah, I knew it was open. I knew it was open. That's the reason I'm like, I'm just going to run, take it to the fourth, because I'm pretty sure, like, on the off chance I don't get it, I want him to have less time. But I knew that was going to be there. That might be GG's.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, wow.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, pushing his way through.
So you got to do the Ravens flop. Once you realize your team glitchy.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that play action. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. Oh, what a heck of an effort.
3 touchdowns, no picks.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to... Here's Jackson to throw.
Okay, GG's. 4 touchdowns, good game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week numero 8, going up against the Cleveland Browns, which should be a good game. I'm confident that we can continue this run. I'm trying to just keep my, like you hear it in my voice, I'm trying to keep my tone really cool, calm. I'm just chill, Brett. I'm chill. I got a good team. I'm in a chill mood. I'm winning games. There's one depth chart thing that's been bothering me. Awuzie keeps just finding a way into the lineup, and I don't understand. I don't get it. Because if they have Humphrey, like I've put Humphrey at slot corner so many times, and it doesn't work, and I don't know why. Hopefully this works. I've been messing around with the depth chart. Big time divisional game.
Jackson looking to throw right away.
To get the 101 that we want, and then we find D-Hop. Still got it. Still a number 1 receiver. Good catch, DeAndre Hopkins. Definitely still a number 1 receiver. Especially, like, if you watch this video, the routes he's ran, the touchdowns that he's had, he's been everywhere. Jay Flowers. Second down 2.
He breaks the tackle. Blitz coming here. Jackson.
Yeah, it's on me. I had nobody.
You just got rid of it, Brock.
Oh, that was an immature, horrible decision. Don't know why.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this.
Oh, I hate that. That's just like, I hate when I make those mistakes. Absolutely hate those mistakes. When you're rolling back, you see nobody and you panic. And what causes it is you lose your pocket. You gotta get rid of this pretty quick. Yeah, that's all right. 4th down, 12. Okay, this is attainable. I can't kick, but at least now I'm in a spot where I can go for it, and I have a chance.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move.
Oh, wow. Good defense. Good defense. Okay. Now, first time I think all year I haven't gotten points on the first drive. That is a huge metric for myself of if I win or lose. If I score on the first drive, I tend to. What in the heck is going on? Was there a Rodgers trade?
Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And he won't.
It's late in the Madden season. You can tell. I don't even know how Aaron Rodgers is the starting quarterback right now for the Cleveland Browns. Don't ask me. Don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answer to. I don't understand what happened.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
That's nice. Good job, Wiggins. Just man-on-man coverage. People don't move. People do not move. Wiggins, yep. 96 speed. Okay, didn't get the touchdown offensively. Got it defensively.
Another try following the sack.
Alexander and the no good. Horrible. Very bad day. There we go. Finally, we needed one. I needed a pick with him. Just to say, he's been locked down all year, but that's his first pick.
Up, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Connecting on the slant. You're going for this.
That's insane. How on earth does D-Hop catch that?
First down throw for Jackson.
That's Thornhill, isn't it? No, that's Grant Delpit. Walker can run by him. I'm figuring this team out. You do, like, the last 2 games, I've utilized the deep threat that I have. Well done.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. First down, Rodgers.
Oh, that's a nice throw.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. There. Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll to the air here on 1st down. Rodgers has him on the quick hitter, and he'll be up. Rodgers here from the gun.
Good defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds a man. From the shotgun, Rodgers.
Please. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That isn't it. That's not it, kid. That's not it.
Lamar off the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. And he throwing again is Lamar. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Really good cut. Holy smokes.
On 1st down, Jackson. He'll get this to Henry.
Call for him.
In one play, and keep driving that defense backwards.
Chased out to his right. He's from the gun, Jackson. Flush down out to his left.
Lamar is tired. He is very tired.
He'll throw it.
Touchdown, D-Hop. 21-7. Okay, week 9. Be mine. Undefeated. There's something beautiful. I don't even like saying the word undefeated because it doesn't feel right to say it. Like, I feel like I shouldn't even be saying it because I'm just jinxing it. Part of me feels like it's just, you almost got to just say it really quietly if you're gonna say the word undefeated, it's gotta be undefeated. You gotta whisper it, because if you say it too loudly, bad things can happen. Week number 9, Broncos week. Currently still just putting up unbelievable stats. The big one lately is Walker's had a couple really good games, averaging 24.9 per catch. D-Hop has 9 touchdowns. Zay is going crazy. This guy would probably win Rookie of the Year with a pick 6. Adafe Owe is going crazy. 4 for Malaki, 4 for Wiggins. Both will be superstar, which would make this team absolutely unstoppable. But that all being said, week 9. Oh, that could be a touchdown. Yeah, fall forward. Lamar Jackson, 6 yards, automatic.
Here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
That was good defense too.
They did not let him get away.
Okay, try and hit D-Hop here. You should be able to. Yeah. DeAndre Hopkins has been open on that route all season, and nobody like the low catch like that where you're kind of like falling over. Nobody does that better. You play the Game of Thrones, folks. Oh boy, you play dangerous games, you get dangerous prizes. That was a dangerous prize.
Back to throw, Jackson.
There it is. There it is. Go, Derrick Henry. Okay, after a fumble, you gotta kind of learn, like in golf, for example, if you're not hitting a club good, you can be stubborn and just keep trying to hit it and say, I'm gonna hit my driver today. Or you can just be like, you know what? Today's not the day, but I hit a lot of other clubs very good. That's kind of what I think. Like, I'm gonna tell myself right now, running with the quarterback is just not gonna be what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna win a different way. Tomorrow, that might be my strategy again. But as of right now, I'm going back to basics. Simple.
They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first one.
Heads up. Oh boy, that could have been bad.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield.
Okay, take it to the second.
Jackson up top again. He's going to tuck it in.
Oh boy. Literally, as I said, I'm not going to play those dangerous games. I play them. Somehow got away with it, but that was very close.
From the shotgun, here's Nix.
And he intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down. The second plan as the game unfolds.
And that is it for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. He will have the conversion and more.
That's a nice play. I had all the deep routes were covered. That was a good check down.
It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. To throw is Nix. That's caught. Throwing is Nix. He'll get this out to... Now Nix going to look to throw.
That incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
Got him. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, dang. There. Go, 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 go. Okay. I made a mistake. I needed him to make one. He made it.
And become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his
Some call him.
He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulders.
D-Hop, you're not... I was about to say DeAndre Hopkins. You better score.
A 1st down throw for Jackson.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Go, Walker. I'm telling you, some teams are special. Some teams are special. This team is special. I love these guys. 21-7.
Knicks now on 1st and 10.
He's got absolutely nothing.
That one, efficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position to complete.
Off the play fake.
Oh wow, Kyle Hamilton. When things are going good, they're just going so good. Like when you're timing up blitzes like that, that's special.
Concepts to open up downfield, but in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no time.
And he. Now Jackson.
This could be it. Oh, tripped me out. I was about to say that could easily be a touchdown. Lamar, by the way, is playing like an MVP. And maybe even better than an MVP. He is on absolute fire right now.
Now Jackson. Here's Jackson.
Thought. Touchdown. D-Hop. Not quite a touchdown, but close to one.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. Motion comes Walker. They try to set up. Now it's Jackson. That is brought in at the 10.
28-14.
A first down throw for Nix. And here's Nix to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Pick up good yardage.
Nix gonna throw for it. It's a check down. Gibson out of the back.
Yep, that's my ball. GG's Broncos. This guy put up a good fight. One of the better games we've actually had. He played well, but at the end it wasn't even close. And it's all about keeping the same energy. Look at this. Look at this team. GG's, bro. Guys, we're playing against Matt Loves Money. Bengals week number 10. Chance to be 10-0. Start the season undefeated. And hopefully continue it on and win the entire thing. That's my goal. Pretty simple, is to win a Super Bowl with this team. Made that quite clear. I believe that I can win a Super Bowl with this team. So I think it's a Super Bowl or bust type situation. The way my DBs are playing, like, especially in the slot, they're just locking people up. There's no room. Lamar has 22 touchdowns and 374 yards on the ground. Maybe the most dominant season I've ever seen. We'd have to check, but like, his passer rating of 148, averaging 9.6 on the ground. That's ridiculous.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Pocket isn't holding up. Another try following the sack.
Yeah, you should have.
He's on the move. He loses the
football. Lamar would not fumble that.
Man, this is a tough ass.
I just don't think he would.
So early in a
I don't.
game,
I won't co-sign that. I don't believe that Lamar Jackson fumbled that.
After you fumble it away.
He did,
These are the critical
clearly.
moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called
But
change.
it's like he's not just going to take a rant, like maybe a big hit stick, but no. Oh, I wish they need to fix that, because you should be allowed with mobile quarterbacks to run without immediately fumbling. They have that penalty unrealistically high. I'd like to see Lamar's fumbles. Someone, let's figure out how the stats are. He had 800 yards rushing. Let's look this up.
On third down, here's Burrow.
Yeah, he got me. I don't know what the heck I was clicking on. Okay, let's see.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a perfect
So
start.
in his
They've gone up
career,
6-0.
Lamar Jackson,
McPherson on to try the extra point.
63? 26 lost fumbles? Oh, yeah.
Right down the middle, it's good.
That's actually significant.
And the
Maybe
Bengals
also.
will jump out to a
So he's
7-0
fumbled
lead.
it 63 times and lost 26 of them. Okay, let's compare that to Derrick Henry. So, like, comparing those stats to a running back, how much has fumbled? So Henry has lost 10 fumbles in his career. Lamar averages 9. Okay. My case is I just completely destroyed my own evidence. I was thinking that I was going to look like a genius there. No, fumbling should be way higher from the quarterbacks. Yep. Data backs that up. I can't just run into hit six.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson.
Oh boy. I'm kind of caged right now.
From the gun, Jackson. His pass is complete. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And that'll be enough for the first. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Getting out to his left.
Yep, it's a good run. Important on this drive just to get everything back.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. No place. Throwing again is Lamar. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And after some round, well inside of field goal range. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground.
Because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Buys time, rolling right. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the turnover block is in turn turned
I thought
over
that for
after
sure
pass
was going to be
interference
on
that
them.
play. So now following
I
the
did not
penalty,
realize
it's
that.
first
I
and
know
goal.
that we ran into him or
They go play
holding
fake with Jackson.
something. There we go. Lamar gets it
And he
there.
finds him in the end zone.
7-7.
Burrow from the gun. Flush down now to his left.
Hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Alexander in the no good. Horrible. Very bad day. People got to learn. At the beginning of the season, everyone was staying away from him. Now they're learning about him.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh, I'm gone.
Out to the left.
Swerve! Like, show me a quarterback other than this that you get out of the pocket and you can cut on a dime like that. It does not exist.
It's critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home.
He's got it deep downfield. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown.
Okay.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He's got Andrews.
Oh, no.
Oh. 35. And they finally bring him down.
I thought I had that. Shoot, that would have been cool.
To start to this drive. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'm going to run it one more time with Henry because I do think Derrick Henry is kind of like a pickup 48 yards type player. If I can get him just a tiny bit of room.
And they go right back to him.
Look at this dude. See what I'm saying? Like, if you need big plays, it's not a bad idea to run the ball with this team.
Those plays won't go any further.
Now pitch it to Henry.
There we go, Derrick.
And he'll get this down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. Jackson on 3rd and 1.
D-hop, red zone.
That's cut for the first.
Red zone hop is different. I feel like I have a good chance of scoring here, so I'm going to take the clock down to 11-ish seconds.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The throw is caught.
They need to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush.
So good. So good. There's not much room there. Clock goes down. See, he gets ball at half now, but we're in good shape.
When they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Escapes the pocket.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. A lot of grass ahead.
He's unbelievable,
And the
too.
Ravens
Oh my gosh, this secondary, you'll just get random stops. You don't even expect it. People will just throw it, and all of a sudden your DB will just jump out of nowhere and take it.
As he other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field.
Lamar now from the gun.
It's a good throw.
From the red zone now. Caught by Flowers.
Yep. No. He's going to play man on man. I can go to that right away.
Lamar throwing again. Another motion left. And they'll make this stop. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I gotta be mature. Take your points. Can't afford to lose games right now. Got a chance to go undefeated.
It becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Burrow left. Now Burrow. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throw. It is caught at the 20.
Respect.
And he's gonna take this in.
Respect, that's a sick throw. Okay, I'm going to be smart here. I'm going to run the ball and I'm going to win. Nothing stupid is happening this year. I'm only making good decisions. It starts right now.
Henry running to the left.
Because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just.
They pitch it to him. And he got it real close, but stopped.
So this is kind of what I was saying strategy-wise. I like the idea of he has 2 timeouts left, getting rid of the 2 minute, and kind of just trying to win it right here. Like I love the idea of trying to win it right here because, like, just odds-wise, my chances just go left. He has 2 timeouts now, so he can only. I can still take another 40 seconds off the clock. And as of this moment, I win.
Oh, he lost the football.
Please, Derek.
And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery.
Tried that play one too many times. Ooh, that could have been a disaster. Okay, now I need to go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finding
Different.
Flowers.
Different. Take that time out.
Inside the red zone.
15 yards for the dub. That's all you need. You don't need anything crazy. 15 yards, you win this game.
So the offense free to start running the clock down.
I kind of think I'm going to go for it anyways.
Here he is to throw.
Different. GG's, bud. GG's. DeAndre Hopkins, you cannot play man against you. You just can't.
Throwing from the gun here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one. Burrow setting to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep.
When you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's on the move. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes.
Boy, to hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Okay, guys. One of the best starts in a while. 10-0. Okay, 10-0 currently. Perfect, which is kind of wonderful. The defense could not be better. Lamar is the most unanimous MVP I think any of us will ever see in our lifetime. Like, I've never seen anyone have a better season than this. Like, that's just ridiculous. Derrick Henry's actually, and this is crazy. D-Hop's been amazing defensively, 6.5 for OA. Malaki, all these dudes, 10 out of 10. Here's the deal, guys. Show up, find a way to win here. Week number 11, going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I still might take a second to try and do this. So if I go fire Lamont, okay, if I go higher, I should be able to hire someone who's in the same scheme. And all these like sweaty dudes in the league already took all the good ones, which sucks. So like what you'll find when you do this is you never actually like, it's hard later in the season because everyone's already fired theirs and tried to get the best one. This one's not bad. Pocket passing, halfback guru. But yeah, time will kind of show you. I can't really get the abilities that I want. I can do this. So if I go game talent tree now, I could pocket passing, break sack, accuracy, open field moves. Honestly, O-line is the most important for these and nothing else that I would really notice. Okay, let's go.
Play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's so stupid. Like that's just, is that even, is it fair? Is it not? We'll never really know. But the fact that I can just like throw that to Derrick Henry is amazing.
They go play fake with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews.
Yep, good play.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket.
Yep, that's a touchdown. Oh my gosh, I love this team. Just so much. So much. 7-0.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. They'll go again with Warren. And he's brought down for operating from the gun. It's Jones.
Yep, got him. Such good defense. 4th down.
So we should see the punt team on to send it away.
Nice play.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones.
Yep.
Big catch
Good
his
first.
way, and he got defeated. And go play fake with Jones.
Starks. Oh my gosh.
Incomplete. Again, Jones to the air. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. Big gain downfield.
Shut it up.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson.
Oh, that could be really good. That could be really, really. Could be, wasn't, still really good. But as soon as I saw that was cover 3, I knew we had a chance there.
It's a pickup of 30. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all. 2nd and 13. Defender right. Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, that sucks. That was a great read. That's a great read too, but there's a KO and he just butchered it. He did not use it that well whatsoever. Completely messed that whole situation up for himself. If he would have just probably let the CPU, and that's difficult for people because they tend to think they're better than the computer. In a lot of cases, like in this guy's case, I don't think in that spot the computer would have done a much better job against that.
Play action now with Jackson. He's on the move.
That's alright. Oh man, that's actually not alright. What do I got? 5 seconds and 8 yards. Okay, right there is a good example. I took way too long to make a decision. I'm fine with taking 3 into the half and kind of seeing what that looks like, but I'm going to try my best to just do a snap throw right there. And I have it. Yeah.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be this, doesn't it? Like, has there ever been a more QB blast situation than the one I'm in? Here's the thing, though.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us.
He's going to assume that I'm running. That's why I'm coming out in this, and then I'm just going to pass. That's the most genius thing I've done this season. Everyone assumes in Heavy Raven I'm going to do that. They all run commit. Every single time they run commit, easy touchdown as they like it. I think he has 3 or 4 like that.
Alvin Austin on the return.
Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. It's that you didn't do anything on purpose, but thanks. I just want you to know. That doesn't go unnoticed. Okay? Did not go unnoticed.
Get open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script. And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten.
Yep.
And now the defense
Automatic.
gotta respond.
First down, DeAndre Hopkins.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right.
Different. 100 different. Lamar Jackson. 27 touchdowns, I believe, on the season. And 1 interception. And it was a tip pass. 1 interception.
Play fake, Jones. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they finally bring him down. First down, throw by Jones. Roman Wilson from the 41. And this one from the shotgun, it's Jones. Chased out to his right.
Yep.
Coverage holds
Cool
up,
thing.
and he just had Jones throwing on 4th. That one's caught along the right. Jones. Misfire there. Throwing it again here. This throw is caught. Jones now on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left.
Really good. I don't know what happened to DK. Don't know. Sorry, buddy. I wish I could give you an accurate explanation of why that wasn't caught, because it definitely should have been, but I really can't.
Now he'll throw off the play fake.
Nice throw.
That's cut beyond the marker.
Kind of unfortunate.
Running once more with Henry. And he gets his own. A little touch pass here.
Oh,
to try
boy.
to move the chain.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh,
It's
boy.
a loss on the- Back to throw it. Andrews with the catch. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
Actually,
He
no.
did it. He made the interception.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my second pick of the year. Did not mean to do
And
that.
the Steelers have some
I'm blaming
real
myself
life
for
in
that
the
one.
board.
I saw him. I thought I could maybe throw Zay upfield. I couldn't. Okay, just win the game.
Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it in. He'll look to throw it. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to get it
Okay,
past
now
the
we're in a
40
little bit
before
of
he goes
trouble.
out.
It's probably the most trouble we've been in the last week, which is saying something considering we're still in a really good spot. John and Kate plus 8 here, but
Down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now he takes.
Question initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He connects with his back deep down the middle. Leading off a bit. Here he is to throw. Setting up to pass. Flush down out to his left. And he does. Looking to throw it. Getting out to his left.
nice play.
It's complete to the sideline.
Fourth down.
Not a ton of that end zone. To throw. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last. Gives him a shot
Okay.
now to force
Oh
overtime.
my gosh.
Desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might
And he's in for the 2-point conversion near the tail end. Another try following the sack. Completes this one to Hill. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout taken by the Ravens.
Oh
That
my
is their
goodness.
final one. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing now. On the move, headed right.
That's insane. That's
He has the
honestly,
first over the
you can
middle.
clip that one
And he's
for the
in
next
now
20
right
years.
at the
difference in field position.
Okay, 24-21.
Shot, you've totally flipped the field.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Jesus, they're still undefeated.
Incomplete. No miracles on the final drop.
That throw by Lamar to clinch it, disgusting. GG's. Okay, guys, 11-0. That was a really good game. Tested us a little bit at the end. I felt like maybe for the first time that I was like getting sacked, falling back in the pocket, like kind of some of those bad habits that don't win playoff games were happening. And obviously I want to win playoff games. So we need to avoid the bad habits that don't win playoff games. Zay Flowers gets an upgrade. +1 playmaker, catching traffic, +2 spin move, all of the above. Malaki Starks gets an upgrade. He should definitely let's see, an 80 overall. Yeah, he's not superstar. I think he will be in the offseason, but he's not superstar yet. He's very, very, very solid over there. But yeah, okay, big week. Let's go.
Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Finding.
That could be
nice move will yield.
That could be absolutely
behind the
horrible.
line.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do.
Wow, that should have been beautiful.
But it's staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then. Here's Jackson to throw. They still can't get it. Touchdown!
7-0.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his
And that, honestly, I don't think he's
second and a couple.
completely in time. I think that could have potentially been.
We decided not to throw it on first down, but give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And down at the 31.
Yep.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's
Mike
going to
Green.
go down. Back to throw here, Herbert. That swung out wide.
The lamest possession catch I've ever seen. Why possession?
He gets into the third. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Steps away to his left.
Oh,
a dangerous pass.
he got a sack this game too, by the way. He got a sack. I think he has a sack, a TFL, and now that. He's having a very good game.
That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand.
To throw is Jackson.
Like, this is what I like. This is a new habit in this last game that it can ruin seasons. And I've seen it in the playoffs.
For Jackson and the Ravens. Going deep for Walker. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Thank you. I don't know what he was doing with you.
Second quarter, the other side of the field. First carry now for Justice Hill. Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. That one into the hit. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this ball recovered by
the game loves me right now. Like, even these fumbles, I'm getting them all back.
Now Jackson.
Shoot.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up here. And he
won't force a third down.
Third and goal, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a ring trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people.
No. Oh boy, honestly, usering the man coverage and usering green is very, very, very effective.
It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he stays up. Flush to his right. Now it's Herbert.
Look at Green. He didn't get it. Fourth and inches.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert.
Yeah,
Side is complete on the diamond. Out of the gun, Herbert. Over the middle and caught by. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot from the gun. Herbert on 3rd down.
Kyle Hamilton with help. I helped. That was a good switch stick by me. I actually helped get in the right position with that switch stick. Stop here, it's over. Stop here if I can get 7 or 12.
Game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
First carry for Najee Harris. Herbert now. Escaping the pressure right. Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Good pick. First down. Score here, GG.
This was a 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Got
Going
him.
deep for
Which had
Hopkins.
doing too much, buddy. You're doing way too much.
And again, another big play.
Eluding the pressure right. Jackson now. Flush to his right.
Yep. Okay, GG's, guys. That should be 12-0. Keep on moving. Okay, week number 13, going up against the Eagles. Sometimes when things are going well, you can really overthink things. I don't want to overthink anything. I don't. I want to just continue to underthink everything, if I'm being honest. To just continue to play how I'm playing. 29 touchdowns, 2 picks. D-Hop. I'm not really overthinking who I'm throwing to, or I'm not trying to hit specific targets. I'm just playing ball. I'm just playing football. I'm having fun, and I'm living life. Week 13, Eagles week. This is a really big one. Lamar Jackson gets his upgrade. He gets one about every month. So it's really important to actually use him. He's got a 30,000 XP bar. It's the first one of the entire season. So we're going to use that on his throw. His arm and release, everything about him is glitchy this year. Mike Green has also been really glitchy. Got to keep it up.
On the ground, this is Justice
Hill. Justice Hill. Good
And he's got this up close to the
We're going to start this game.
35-yard line.
Not necessarily balanced. I don't want to say balanced because I think we are definitely more pass heavy. But I want to be a little bit more run heavy. I think the Ravens, I think how we've won a lot of these games, and it's obviously it's been Lamar. But let's talk about the real thing is the defense. The defense is the most glitchy thing about this team. I know that. So I need to the best way to make a defense good is to not make mistakes with the offense. Hence, only throwing 2 interceptions. But if I could have even a better run game, my risk would be even lower than it already is. And it already is just super low with the way I'm playing, which is good.
Field and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And from the gun, Jackson. And he on 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He'll try and get
That's so
there
ridiculous.
on the ground.
That's so unfair, so ridiculous.
And pick up the first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
7.
That is
Are you seeing the timing, though? I think it's
Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his
crisp.
4th
Very
touchdown
smooth
of
and
the
very
year.
crisp.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he's out
Such
of
a
bounds
sick
on
read,
what
but
wound up being
so
an
easily.
outfield.
I could have picked that. I know I could have picked that. Dang it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it. Can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. The whole. One more time, they try Barkley.
Nice play.
Making defenders look silly
That's a nice
out
play.
there. All run play. This is Hill.
Yep.
And
Good play.
blocking
2nd and 2.
up. Throwing Jackson.
Oh, that spy is not fast. I don't think he's faster than us, and I tried. He was 91 speed. If he was anything less than 91 speed, which I'm pretty sure Blackman is,
It's actually going to wind up. Going to go right back to Henry.
Yep. That's an insane run. Well, that's probably one of the most Derrick Henry runs. Right now, I'm just waiting for that read defender to go, and it'll be a touchdown. As soon as he decides to run a Derrick, I should be going with Lamar.
He'll go again here with Henry. To throw is Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and
some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone.
I love this game. Like, it's just, I love this team. I said it a million times. I will say it a million times. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
There it is. There it is. That should be, gotta be a fumble. He's gonna probably be smart. He'll be smart.
Hurts to the air on first down.
Please.
That's caught downfield.
Shoot.
On play action. Hurts.
Please. Like that. He likes those reads. I don't think he likes those reads. I don't think he looks in the air after making that read and says, ooh, that was really smart. There's no chance he does. It was a bad read. There it is. Like, fine. Took long enough for him to pay for it. And Alexander now, I believe, has 4.
Score right where it is.
Carrying that ball loosely and it is out.
Oh,
The
gosh.
Eagles
The expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit.
Such good, like, look at Ole and this guy, like, both fast, both so talented. The D tackles are talented, the secondary is talented. It's a tough out.
You need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
as he throws and it is in
Here, or they're facing a 3-and-out.
escaping the danger, throwing. They're indeed going. It's Hurts.
That's a great example of what I was telling other people to do, where it's like, rather than clicking on, because he has KO abilities, I believe, if I were to just leave him, that would have been a better result. It's hard to take at times. That's one of the worst things. Oh, that's got to be quick. People are so incredibly annoyed with this defensive line, which I do get.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He finds the a design run here with Jackson. Now it's Jackson. He'll take off again. So hard to get a
First
shot
down.
on Jackson. On 1st and 10, Jackson. There he goes. Jackson now on 2nd down. Now
That should be
screen
GG's.
set up for
Look at
Henry.
these cuts. No, I'm not even spinning, because when I run with Lamar a lot, I go on conservative.
For a gain
So
of
that was me
7.
on conservative. You can see no spins, no anything.
Here's Hill. They'll drop to throw.
Initially, Michael.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Jackson, so nimble.
First time, what does he have?
And wisely gives himself up at the end.
Okay. He's got 3 timeouts. I'm a first down away, though. And I'd rather just get the first down because I know he's a man and I know Mark Andrews will just torch it and probably get
He's
close.
got his tight end, Mark Andrews.
Yeah, there's a timeout.
Play action now, Jackson. He keeps it himself.
So to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for
GG's,
it.
guys. That was incredibly boring, but I'm kind of in the Avengers Endgame of undefeated right now, so I'm winning ugly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week number 16. Steelers week. Locking. Beat this guy. We had a forced one last week. We are still currently undefeated as of this very moment. We'd have a first round bye. We'd have everything we could have possibly dreamed of. 33 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 668. 4. Kyle Hamilton. Mike Green has 3. That's actually big, and 4 sacks. 7 for him. MVP should still be us. Wow, I hate this game. Absolutely hate this game. Okay, I gotta get those numbers up, and I have noticed that I've slipped a little bit in numbers the last few weeks. But we're gonna get those back. Okay, let's go.
Jackson looking to throw right away. He's on the move. He's on the move. The big play nets him 17 yards.
Don't think about it yet. I know you guys are thinking about it.
As long as
You're
these are the
wondering,
results
hey,
he's
is
getting,
this
they're
dude
gonna
about
be
to go
just
undefeated?
fine with him calling his own
Don't
number.
think about
He
it.
does such a
Not
good
important.
job of seeing the
Not
field
relevant.
and knowing
Okay.
when it's
If it
his time
happens,
to
it
take
happens. If
himself.
it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, my goal needs to be, because I have not been winning lately, my goal needs to be a
Big gain. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it again. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
2 thumbs up. 7-0.
Play fake, Jones. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. On the shotgun, it's Jones.
There it is. There it is. They're down.
And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait.
He's got it inside.
I think on the outside it's
There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Ooh, Wiggins, I think on the outside. I'm surprised he got
The
burnt like that.
Steelers finish. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Yep.
And this
Good
one
for
gets to the third. Jackson to throw it. That one. Throwing again is Lamar. Buys time, rolling right.
So good. How
This is made.
DeAndre
It's
Hopkins
DeAndre
just caught
Hopkins.
that, I don't know if I totally
And he's down.
I don't know if
Get
I
this
think
up
that
to
was
the
even
41.
fair.
It's one thing
He got hit hard enough, he shouldn't have caught that. I'll stand on that. He definitely should not have caught
Timing on
that.
routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's throwing deep down that side. Again, it's Jackson to the air. That's caught beyond the marker.
Handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Launching deep down the right sideline. And again, it's Jackson. Pass into the hands
good
of
block.
Mark Andrews. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he ranges forward to the
Second and
31. Play action now with Jackson. And for the Baltimore touchdown.
14-7.
This return starts at the 5.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, dude. He might be the MVP. I don't know if the NFL. I don't know if they would. I don't know if they would grant me that.
We just don't see kick returns nearly as
But
often as we used to.
in my
Rob.
opinion, I think
Makes
he's been the most
impact plays
influential
on them like
player
that
on the
so
team. I
much
really
rarer.
do.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball
He's
coach.
making
right
bad
at a young
business
age.
decisions, trying to be cool.
And he's gonna
It's
score.
21-7.
First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Warren's got.
I'm gonna try and lurk him to throw the deep ball here.
Here we go,
Throw it.
2nd and 9.
Throw it.
And he's brought
He
down right in
he
the
double
middle of
caught
that
that. He
40-yard
dropped it and
line.
then he did catch it.
Breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
He tucks it into. And go play fake with Jones. Fits it through the middle. And he runs it to the 25.
Nope.
Again, Jones to the air. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Forced out to his right.
Your offensive guy, it's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And that's going to fall incomplete. Down and Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This 42-yard. Throwing here, Jones. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Jones looking to throw.
Okay.
Finds Woods. And they catch up to him, but not until to throw. Here's Jones. Chased out to his right. Jones now to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. 2nd and 10 now. Jones. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it. Here's Jones. Flushed down out to his left. Now here he goes again. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
He's just kind of staying alive. He's not thriving, but he's staying alive.
From the 19. Escapes the pocket.
Thank you.
Intercepted in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has got it.
That should be GG's. Okay, guys, 15-0. I believe I was forced to win next week. 1 win. 1 win, and we go undefeated. GG's. Hey, guys, week number 17, going up against the Houston Texans. I don't know if MVP's in play at this point. It should be, like, realistically, but I'm not going to chase that. And in doing that, just completely butcher everything. That's my biggest fear. I don't want to do that. Nate Wiggins has had such a good year. The crazy thing is, this team, year 2, will be significantly better. Like, I think Wiggins and Starks will both get superstar dubs. I don't even know how to picture that. I really don't. I think all I can do, win this game, win the Super Bowl, and then just laugh in season 2 when I win again. Honestly, we got this. Let's go.
2nd and 15. Gets this one to Andrews.
That's all right.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Yeah, this guy's defense seems solid, which is good because I'm happy for the playoffs. Bunch has worked actually. As much as you don't think Lamar is like a bunch man-up quarterback, in a lot of ways, Bunch is pretty good formation for this team. Utilizes the tight end routes, utilizes his ability to throw the ball as quick as he does.
Jackson now on 3rd.
Like,
That's caught for the
with
first.
that release, it's
And
just
they
like even
finally bring
vertical.
him
When I
down,
run
but that
verticals,
is
I
a
feel like it's
big
just
gain,
1/1000
and a new set it
going.
down.
Like 1/1000
They
first
strike.
down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Lamar now from the gun.
Sit, don't even risk it. Even though that in hindsight, because the linebacker got kind of messed up, I could have maybe got more yards.
You know what I love about that? See to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
First
And
time.
he's brought going according to plan, Bronk. Gets a new set of downs at the 27.
Look at this dude. Look at Lamar just doing
And he gets this down inside
such
the
good
red
things.
zone
Okay, we
before
win this,
going
we go
out.
undefeated for a while. Because I forced win last week, so win this game. We go into the playoffs as the 1 seed, 3 games away. And I'm honestly going to be telling myself that because I have not won nearly as much as I would like to lately. 3 games.
Welcome back. Second quarter
3 games
about
and
to
you win a
start.
Super Bowl.
Ravens
Simple
with a
as
chance
that.
for at least 3, maybe 6. This is Henry on 2nd.
To the defense.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
7-0.
On the 6. He lost the football. And they steal
I've
it
had
back
like
on the return.
8 fumbles on the kickoff. Like, what is life?
Reminds me of the guys at
How many, like, in any other season, maybe 1. In this one, it's every second kickoff. I feel like I force a fumble.
Great ball if they can.
There we go, Derek.
It's rare that it
Blitz coming here. Jackson. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. He's first down. Here's Lamar.
Yeah.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is
Thank
out.
you, Lamar.
And
Thank
he
you.
gets it back.
Honestly, you
There's
just
still a
saved the
shot
day
at
because
the
I can make up for second. I've done this many of times. I can make up for this. The other one I can't.
Trying again, following the set. This one's taken in.
With the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On the move, headed right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
I'm gonna go for it.
Offense tag for the penalty.
Could be the dumbest thing you see this week, but I'm 96% sure his user will follow my running back, and I'll be able to throw Zay Flowers. 96% sure Zay Flowers touchdown.
From the gun, Jackson.
And see how his user did half of what I said would happen. I said I would score a touchdown. He didn't do that. Okay? I'll own that. But the other part, I did.
He'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Completed to Collins. And that round throwing here on first. And it is picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick six.
Tough to know.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Shotgun now for Stroud. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move. A final throw before the break. He lofts it deep left.
That's actually really
This
nice.
is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Ravens are stuck.
Came aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for...
2nd and 1. Finding Collins. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. First down, Stroud.
Takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's a nice play.
He's got it, that's Mixon.
That's a nice play.
And they catch
Okay.
it. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close.
It makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Taken in by Pierce.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. This is
And he
it.
won't salvage that.
Stop him here.
It's a
We're
loss
undefeated,
on the
folks.
play. Stroud now on 4th down.
Yeah, nice play.
And he will
Oh
score.
yeah, be smart. Get a touchdown. We win.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's caught. It's in. Here's Henry running left.
There it is, Derrick Henry. Okay, my plan, just because he's been pretty decent, and like I said, my offense, not necessarily at MVP form these last 3 weeks. My plan for right now is to just, I'm going to try and run to the ball to the 2-minute warning, score, take his timeouts, and win the game. That's what I think the best way and easiest way to win this game is, and I haven't gone undefeated many times this year, maybe once, so I don't want to mess this up.
Another run for Henry.
Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to throw it. He's on the move.
How? 4-2. Honestly, I am closer to losing this game than I would like to admit. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
Making that spot to move the chains.
I'm probably a throw away from winning this.
Indeed, try it. 4th and 2. Looking to throw.
You are best quarterback in the league. That single-handed, that one throw right there is going to get me
And he
too.
gets this forward to the 19.
Yeah, I can pretty well clock this thing down. Guys, we're going #1 seed, undefeated, 17-0. You already know I'm winning this one. I've lost a lot recently. I want to win this one.
The gun, a run for Henry.
Yeah, what 3 times? First down here.
To the receiver coming across. And he's caught
It's actually
behind the
playing really
line
good
for a loss.
Okay, with 40 seconds left, guys, if I get a first down here, if I can somehow get a first, that ends the game. No, not doing anything stupid. I'm taking it. Thought about it for a second, realized I was making the wrong decision by even considering going for it. Take your points. You can't really win this way. I'm stubborn, but I'm not that stubborn. When we're this close, I'm not going to do it.
Separating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. From the gun, Stroud.
GG's. Okay, we're undefeated. We're going to see you guys in the playoffs. Proud of this season. I really am. Guys, divisional. Really, really, really tough. I want to talk about this season because it was a huge success. Third in MVP voting, which I think we were moderately cheated. For that, Offensive Player of the Year, third. Tyler Warren, we didn't win. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Mike Green's going to go up to Superstar, which is a super big win. Best QB, Lamar. Overall, very, very happy with the season. 38 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. 680 on the ground with Lamar Jackson. Receivers all contributed equally. Defensively, we had the Defensive Rookie of the Year in Green, who had 3 picks, 4 sacks, 7 TFLs. Owe had 9, 8.5. Roquan Smith was a beast. Interception number was wise. Amazing seasons from Kone. All these guys. Malaki Starks, 4 picks. This is a team. And I've said it from the beginning, this is a team that I wouldn't want to play. But we have struggled a little bit in the playoffs of late. And I think it's time we figure it out. I think this is kind of where I gotta really lock in and decide what this entire thing is going to be. Because right now I don't really love what it is, if I'm being honest. O-line guru, +1 pass block. Break sack. Medium accuracy. I probably don't need that. Open field moves. Agility. Maybe change of direction for halfbacks would be a good one. We're definitely going to lean on Henry more than we did in the regular season. But, okay. Divisional playoffs. 3 wins. We're undefeated. Let's go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Jukes out a one
That's
stop. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That wasn't the whole thing. Be thankful.
It's a kitchen. First and 10.
Screenplay.
Travis Etienne. From the 43. That one's cut off. Working inside the red zone. He'll get this to Etienne. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is.
This entire drive that he has been on has been significantly too.
Puts it on him, so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll run, Etienne. Takes it in, touchdown Jacksonville.
Okay.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground.
Oh boy. Okay, that works. That works.
It's a Baltimore touchdown.
We didn't have a good defensive start whatsoever. Derrick Henry just took away everything he did that first drive. Derrick Henry took away and snapped his fingers.
Now it's Lawrence.
There it is. There it is. That's kind of what I was expecting driving the win. That's good defense. Like just pressure, really good coverage, forcing that hesitation. That's what you do.
Feels like one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
ETN on the catch. First down throw, Lawrence.
That's a nice throw too. We gotta take advantage. When I get him in those tough situations, I have to get him off the field. He's playing good right now. I'm not gonna pretend like he's not. Like, he's doing a lot of things right. I just need to figure out a way to start getting off the field a lot better than I have been.
Tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd and 1. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Flush down out to his left.
Oh my.
That's taken in by ETN. And they're going to haul him down a step
Dang.
before the... From the gun, ETN gets it.
Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really
there it is. There it is. Third down is they're able
to drop it.
It's some of the better defense we've played today.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Like, that's easily the best defense we've played today.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long.
Oh my
Makes the
God.
grab and down. Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence.
Come here. That's defense. Give me my football.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He's across the 35.
That's ridiculous. Can we clip that one, please? That might be the intro. That might just be the intro. Holy smokes. 2 rushes, 2 touchdowns with Henry. Oh.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move. He can run it. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's the rookie out. Lawrence working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And out of the gun, Lawrence.
Misclick.
Challenges double coverage.
This is I need a playoff win, man.
Picked up by
I need a playoff
Humphrey.
win so bad.
And
Good
the
defense.
Ravens will take. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he. Out of the gun, Henry.
I have a running back
Taken down
who's
right
just
along
like
the 30.
completely a
Now we're
glitch
gonna
right
have a
now.
timeout taken by Baltimore.
There
in
really
seconds.
isn't a reason for
And
me
they
to
still have one
do
in their
anything.
pocket for what's left of this half.
3 here could potentially lead to a 17-point.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
See, he's using timeouts. Him using timeouts there is weird. That to me is weird
They'll have
because
2 left to work with before halftime.
me, yes,
Everyone's prepped. It's
but
2nd
he just
down
gave
now.
me a couple more plays. He wants the ball back before half. It's kind of what he's saying. He's saying, Brett, if you're going to play this conservative, I want the ball back, which is
Blitz coming here, Jackson.
fair.
Pass into the hands of Mark
But he's going to pay for that a little bit.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And
He wisely just threw it away.
escapes the pocket. He's on the move.
I do, like, I've kept that timeout.
Him and denies him the other.
I'm going to try this cross screen.
Now Jackson on 3rd down.
Yeah. So perfectly executed. It's not even funny.
The drive begins with Henry. And he'll take. This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down.
It's a good run. I'm just going to continue to run it. This is Ravens football right now. Like, best defense in the league. And just like a relentless running attack.
Lamar now from the gun. He lofts one deep, center of the field.
Who's 24? Okay, that actually was my first really dumb decision of the whole video. That easily could have been intercepted. I did not realize how fast that guy was.
2nd and 10 now. Gets it ahead. Blitz coming, Lamar. Escapes out to the left.
Good defense.
Lamar throwing again.
Dot. Such a dot. Good throw. Not even a dot. I actually don't know if I believe my own words that was a dot. I think that could have easily been a pick 6. I'll take it.
Henry running to the left.
Softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, from the gun, Jackson. Getting out to his left. Oh, the football's loose.
1st down. I love this game right
They can still run with it.
This guy is getting cheated to the moon and back, but I'm okay with it.
Here's Henry running left. And he's tapped. Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down.
1st and goal. Score here, it's GG's. It's 21 points with 4 minutes remaining. Not my flashiest effort, but like the effort of a very desperate Madden player who has not won a playoff game in a little bit.
Going to the ground again.
That should be GG's. Okay, GG's, dude. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, AFC chips. I like my chips with the dip, folks. I like my chips with the dip. The MVP, Josh Allen. I think if we do half of what we did that last game, we're in the Super Bowl. Half. Like, not even the full version. Half of what we did. We did so much well. We're undefeated for a reason. That's why I'm not overthinking anything. That's why I'm not going into this with any stress. I believe that this team should win a championship, and I believe that we will win a championship. And I know that if I win this, we are in the championship. So, quick and easy. Let's lock in. Do exactly what we did last time. I'm not going to overthink it. We got this. One more.
They run with the long-time
Trying harder, too. Makes logical sense. I'm going to start the game trying to run the ball. I have been incredibly successful last game doing it. So it just makes a lot of sense that I try and start this game with it. And Derrick Henry, like playoff Derrick Henry has been a problem. Third down.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers. From the shotgun, here's Jackson.
Yep, I'm just going right back to the same route.
He'll go right back to Flowers.
Zay, yep, get out of there, Zay. Get out of there.
And he will go all the way. Allen gonna throw to get things going. He gets this to the left.
Ah!
Allen here on first down.
I hate that play with a passion.
40-yard line.
I absolutely hate it.
And this evening that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical.
If there's one play that's going to just cause me a lot of grief, it's this one.
To throw again, it's Allen.
Please, that could have been it. Oh wait, that could have been it. It really could have. It bounced directly up.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being
Oh,
strong with the ball, understanding.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That's to the left side.
That's a good picture of the scene.
Step of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
He doesn't have it.
And he will not
This
get
is
in the
intriguing.
defense. Standing there, pushing it
This
back,
is
and it sets up
intriguing to me
fourth
because
and goal.
this could be the game. I'm actually going to drop 3 of 4 linemen back in coverage. I'm going to give him all day.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. They're going on fourth
Please.
down. And this will pay off.
Well played. I definitely, my brain immediately went left. Shoot.
Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry.
There you go.
Henry down, but not until he gets the
Okay.
45-yard
He gets ball at half. So this drive is strategic
Using the screen
because I
as a
can't
drive
really
starter,
like.
pick up a chunk play,
If I score
get this
too quick,
offense
he's
into
got a chance to
scoring.
be +7.
It's
If
clear
I
this
score,
offensive play
if I
caller
play this smart,
anticipated the rush of the
when I
defense,
utilize
and he was
what
able
my
to use
skills
it
are on this
against
team, which is the ground game, and I can score with little time left, I can go into half with a 7-point lead. He has ball, but the best he can do is tie, and I am in a position to win. So this is where games are won and lost.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Now, Jackson.
Sit.
Off balance throw.
through for him there.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And now Jackson on the move.
Give him his flowers. Give him his flowers.
They'll give it. Going left. Sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Oh, go, 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 go. Yeah, don't fumble. Thank you. You have no idea how close. Like, the game comes down to those situations. Well done.
Jackson gonna keep this one himself.
Oh, that sucks.
No. They'll try to throw here with Jackson.
Please. Isaiah Likely. Well done.
Now Allen on first down. And
There was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
that's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he's going to get this one out to the 43.
I'm not changing my strategy. Everything I've done, like the man coverage, dropping a few people back, it's gotten us. We haven't lost a game in this franchise. So that's could have been GG's. Okay. Right there could have been GG's.
Again, it's Allen to the air.
Oh wow, that was actually ridiculous. Josh Allen like sidearmed that.
Allen gonna give it to Cook. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw blocked by Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Okay.
Every after the catch, and it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses.
They run out of the gun in 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook.
This is huge.
From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Keep the angles. Keep the angles. I didn't want to. I actually played that smart. I didn't want to click the right stick in because I was worried that if I did that, that one of the guys would go out of position. That was my biggest fear with that, is that someone would go out of position. Yeah, he's got nobody. He's got nobody. That should be GG's. He's smart, run the ball. We win this game. Told you this team is glitchy. Now I gotta prove it to you by winning this entire thing.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. To the 45.
Rumble. Rumble.
A big run.
You got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
That should be able to take us through 2 more. Okay. I believe we're winning the Super Bowl, and I believe I'm going to have probably 2 new devs on defense for the Super Bowl game. It's nice to be back in the dance. We earned it. This team is so good defensively. Second.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, D-Hop. Okay, even 3 is fine. I need to temper my expectations here. 3 points is not the end of the world. 3 points is still 3 points.
Jackson looking to
there it
throw.
is, Justice Hill. 21-7. Okay, our devs were equally as crazy as I thought they would be. Malaki Starks, extra pop, flat zone KO. The one that's gonna shock you is Wiggins. Wiggins got superstar. Sadly, he doesn't get anything like that crazy, but like still, just to have him as a superstar. Mike Green also got superstar. This was a complete defensive overhaul. And this defense became like, where is it going to be kind of a where were you when the defense became maybe the most dominant defense I have ever had. Offensively, I didn't get any, but those were definitely enough. We went up against the Seahawks. I played this guy once and he beat me 28-0. Just putting it out there, telling you how it is. I need some redemption against him. He really, really, really felt like I sucked. I got to go in. I got to try and move the ball. I got to try and run the ball effectively. I got to play defense. And I got to get some much-needed revenge. We have a chance to pull off an actual perfect season. We are 1 game away from pulling off a perfect season. Put up or shut up. Let's go.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started.
That he got superstar too. What? You know what's crazy? When you don't even realize Owe also got superstar. Holy smokes. Did not even process that Odafe Owe was a superstar now. Didn't even realize it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
That's not the lead. We're going to get that next time, I promise. Don't do that again. I'll be there next time.
To a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to be brought down.
Decisions are about to be made.
This defense firing up
Business decisions. These are the decisions that are going to decide how this game goes. These early fourth downs, these make a difference.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
Hesitated.
Taken in, and he will have that first down.
I had it. I knew exactly where he was throwing, and I hesitated.
They convert on fourth down.
But you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down. Had they not got it, it's a good position to put your defense in. But that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Yeah.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw.
It's defense, fourth down. Okay, we forced 2.
It's incomplete.
At this point, we forced 2 fourth downs early in the game. This is where, like, the last one, obviously I did nothing. This one matters.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. It's complete. He's got touch.
He's finding a way on these fourth downs. Like 4th and 8, 4th and 9. He's just randomly. He's doing well. Good for him. That was a nice throw.
On 1st and 10. Here comes Walker. He'll drop to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba. The run up the middle, it's Walker.
Good. That's a good
Some
save.
room to run as he takes it
Good
down
save
to
there
the
by the
2-yard line.
but we're still in trouble, unfortunately.
They'll run with Walker.
He's short again. Third down.
That stands out to me about this defense.
Man, this has been a drive, like, to his credit.
They don't concede any downs.
This has been a
We've seen here in
long,
this last
like,
play. Great job here.
painful
No gain.
drive.
Forced third down.
He's done a lot of things right here.
They'll try to run
Nope, he
this
doesn't
one
have
in.
it.
And
Fourth
waiting,
down.
no signal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to
Good
go
play.
pays off.
That was one of the longest, most impressive drives I've seen in a really long time. Like, he completely just like 4 fourth down conversions
Three tight ends
he
here
had.
on 1st and 10.
4 of them. That's a lot of fourth down conversions.
Now the Ravens' big ticket free agent acquisition. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage
Gotta
was
hold on to
good
that.
that time. The contact jarring the ball loose.
You have to hold
Forcing
on to
third
that.
down.
So it's halftime.
Oh,
They
shoot.
have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
Like, guys, does he have KOs?
This next play,
That's what I'm. Somebody explain to me. Does he have knockout abilities?
The intended receiver.
Because boy, oh boy, does it seem like it. Like, that's 2 plays where I feel like I've made good throws. Both of those I thought were really good.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson.
3 drops.
Incomplete.
3 drops in a row on 3 good reads.
Does not work out.
Okay, we're gonna have to battle this one. That's ridiculous.
On down.
That one I'm actually going to complain a little bit because at least one of those should have been caught. All three were in their hands.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. A gain of 15 and a 1st down. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end.
Did he drop something, please?
Now the point after drop from Myers. They'll start with an option play to the right.
There we go. Even just one 1st down. To remind myself that this game is not that hard.
An explosive run play, and it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive.
Oh, I'm just mad about the first drive. Even defensively, that first drive, you have all those opportunities to get off the field. I don't do it once.
Using formations, using run game.
He converts every single time.
Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Hopkins sent in motion. Boom. Nothing. And 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll take this down inside.
Save that time,
35.
I almost need that timeout just for the rainy day.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Jackson up top again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Again, it's Jackson.
There you go. Okay. 14-7. I did my job. Part 1. I get ball at half. I gotta score again to make this interesting, but part 1 is done.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one on target to Cup. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll look to throw. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup.
He has a 3D play.
And he will score.
He has a 3D play. What do you do about that? He's got a 3D play.
Now, Jackson. The left side into the hands of Hopkins.
Cannot believe I just got bombed. 3D bomb.
Spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Nothing drives me crazy quite like getting cover 3.
On the ground.
Cover 3 bombs. Good defense.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. 3rd down. 3 to go. Jackson.
Good play.
And he will slide. On the give, here's Henry. He's beyond midfield to the 45.
Just sucks. This game could look a lot differently if it wasn't for that 3D play. It's on me, obviously. That's my fault. I didn't realize that that was even a thing. Like, I didn't realize that you could just bomb 3 deep so easily in this game.
You're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
Good play. Should be tied.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle and complete with Allen. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
He might just try and clock you out here. Unfortunately, it sucks. Oh, I need to figure out, what do you run against, like, when people have 3 deep plays like that?
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll be third down. He'll look to throw.
That's good defense.
This ball incomplete.
Fourth though. Okay, we forced something. This is definitely our best chance to win this game.
What you're going to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Crucial situation. Every single crucial situation he's got chew clock on now. Every single one he's found a way to somehow get a completion. And that's where it's like, I'm tipping my cap. He's found a way to get ridiculous completions.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they're going to... Straight ahead, it's Walker. We'll get this.
A desync has occurred. The score, stats, and quit from this game will not be recorded. That's weird. Okay, we got to figure out what we're going to do about that. Okay, so because of the desync, essentially we're just replaying this. If he scores, he's going to be up 14. I have a chance to score and try and get an onside as well. But yeah, because of the desync, it kind of did mess everything up a little bit. So we'll see. The best we could do to recreate it is just put him back here. If he scores, he'd have a 2-touchdown lead, essentially. So yeah, now I have a chance to score and get an onside kick with the 2 minutes remaining. He probably wins the Super Bowl. I suck.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, I got 27 seconds. Okay, so I have the 2 minutes remaining to score and an onside kick to potentially... I'm technically down 2 touchdowns. You guys watch the game, you understand what happens. It's pretty much over. The desync was horribly timed, but you kind of get the gist of what's going on. I got to score in this amount of time. I have timeout. And then I get an onside kick chance to tie it. And that's going to be good. Okay. Desync did not help, but that game was over anyways. Okay, GG's. Seahawks wins the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, he won't really have a celebration because we desynced. He outplayed me. He got the 3 bomb. We'll talk to him. Okay, guys, a bit of a sad end. Especially because the desync, it would have been nice to just like actually lose. What a fun season. I don't want to lose the fact that it was a beautiful season just based on the fact that it wasn't necessarily the result that I want. I really want a season 2 of this. Mike Green weirdly lost his dev, but we have a rule that you get them back if you make the Super Bowl. Malaki Starks also lost his dev, but he'll get his back as well. I really want to do another year of this. And I know I say that a lot, but I actually genuinely would love to do one more season with this team because it's a really, 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 really fun team that I think we have a chance. We just played somebody who outplayed us in the Super Bowl, and that's something I can live with. The new Madden's coming out soon. This was a really fun franchise. I enjoyed going undefeated until the Super Bowl where obviously we were defeated. GG's.